Time, isn't it? It's about that time again. It's about that time again. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wingnut Roundup for January 2021. Now, I don't know about you, but this year's been going pretty good so far. Not bad. We're only 29 days in, but you know what? I feel good. I feel fresh. I feel rejuvenated after the past year. I know it's just an arbitrary number, but for some strange reason, I'm letting myself hope just a little bit, with my crooked ass mohawk. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're feeling good. Can we get some shout outs in the chat here? How you guys feeling? You feeling all right? I feel pretty good. This is okay. Look, I'm just gonna level with you guys right at the start here. This is going to be the Incoherent Roundup, okay? Some of the things that I have found, and that others have found as well, are absolutely abstract and almost impossible to follow. Man, but we're going to do our best. We're going to do our best. First and foremost, though, there is something that I need to address. Thank you. So since we did the roundup so early last month, there's a lot of clinking going on around here. Since we did the roundup so early last month, I didn't get to open Christmas presents on stream because I didn't get a chance to receive them in time. And there's actually a bunch. There's a whole bunch over here. It's pretty wild. So I'm just going to look at some of these. By the way, if you do ever send something to me and you have a letter in it, make sure you mark whether or not it is safe or not to read on stream. But this doesn't actually say it, but I'm pretty sure it's okay because it's a great message. Dear Jeff and family, I hope this time of year finds you well. Cannot financially support due to me being a broke-ass college student. Don't worry about it. I got to at least make snarky crafts. I had a fun time making this. The Wingnut Roundups are at least brings a little joy into the dumpster fire of the year. This is Avery. Shameless plug, my Etsy is snarkiest of stitchery. Fantastic. And oh gosh, hang on. I want you guys to be able to see this easily. So let's go. Boom. Hi. Oh my god, my skin's terrible. Have a nice poop. Fantastic. I love it. I love it. Brilliant.
Looking good, Jeff. I love ya, dude. Thank you for being awesome.
Well,
I
love
hope
you.
to have you as a guest on my podcast someday.
Sure, I'd love to. Absolutely. And got some pronoun buttons here, too. Thank you very much.
32. 5 pounds down. Let's start this year as we mean to continue.
Wow. Whoa, you lost 32.5 pounds? Man, I wish I lost 32.5 pounds. You know, we're in the middle of the winter season and everything, but man, I'm going to run out of excuses here pretty soon. This is a lovely card sent to me by the Stallings, wishing your family a marvelous holiday season, exponentially better 2021. Thanks for all you do. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see. I think this one's safe to read too. Painting was done by my mother. She is 74 and we watch the roundup every month. Hi, Mom. On the big screen. I hope this gift brings you a smile as you have done for us all year long. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I don't want to read anybody's name necessarily unless but you know who you are. Thank you so much. And gifts. There are gifts. There are gifts. These are nicely wrapped. We just peeked at it to make sure nobody sent me a dead animal or something. You never know. Let's see. Ooh, wow. Wow. I believe this is the painting. Oh, wow. I love that. This is awesome. Here. Look at that. That is beautiful. I love owls. Actually, it's really funny, though. So I don't know if you guys do this too. It might not be about necessarily owls, but about every 6 months or so, I'll see some really adorable thing about owls on Reddit or something. I'm like, I don't remember. Do owls make good pets? No. Okay. See you in 6 months. Happens every time. Let's see if we can find a little spot right somewhere. Yeah? No? I'll have to figure that out later. We got ourselves some assorted Whitman's chocolate. Thank you. I love chocolate. And was ist das? And there's one for memory too, but you guys will have to wait until memory comes in to relieve me. Some more chocolate. Thank you. And then the last box. Has this monster in here. I don't know. Chat, what should we name this shark? Needs to be something relevant to the channel. Memory or Daniel, you guys should watch the chat and pick the best one. We'll name the shark, okay? I'll find a spot to put the shark here in a minute too. We've got some chocolates. We've got some alien head vodka. Awesome. And let's see, we got a quick little note here. Merry belated Xmas, the shark is named... Oh, the shark has a name. The shark is named Blarga. Blargba? Blargba. Blargka? Because we couldn't pronounce Swedish. from the Conti siblings. Thank you so much. They also sent me... We'll be getting into this terrible stuff real quick. If I can open it. Oh, dude. Blarga the Jilly Jaws? That would be hilarious. Oregon Spirit Absinthe Original. They sent me absinthe, guys. Yeah, we'll play with this here in a minute too. All right. So, I can do that while we're like watching videos and everything like that. Thank you guys again so much for the gifts. That's very, very sweet. It warms my heart. It's just the nicest thing in the world. Let me catch up real quick. Darth Lakuta says, first time in forever that I get to watch live. Hello, my dude. I'm glad you're back. Thank you again to Michael Lebois, Alexandra Little. Randomness says, rockin' hair, man. It's been dark and depressing this month, but I'm glad the Roundup is here. I'll be sanitizing and stuff since I'm at work, which means I'm just listening, but I'm super hyped. So am I. Thanks for all you do, man, and well wishes to you and your fam. Awesome, thank you. Secret Lars. Hi, Father Jeff. You should investigate Dr. Joe Dispenza. His shtick can be summarized as, I believe I can fly, and healing spine injuries if you believe you'll heal. Faculty at my uni believes in him. Holy Jesus. He's going in the list. All right, man. But thank you. Yes, absolutely. I take all recommendations very, very serious, by the way. So, I don't know why I'm pushing that over there. Kind of need to be over here. Kind of need to be able to, like, move and manipulate things. Yes. Yes, I'm like the ringleader. Yes. All right. So, oh my gosh, that's not going to work. Sorry. Painting's over there for right now, Mom. All right. So, first things first, we got to go over here. We got to go whoop. And we got to show a little bit. Brainforcesideffects.com for all of your holiday swag. Hey, you see what I did there? Yeah, that's as much as I'm going to do for shilling on that. I will say a little bit of shilling on my third channel. I'm starting to put clips of our passion project as well. Me and my buddy Matt have started a Star Trek podcast. So if you like Star Trek, you can always check that out. We're having a lot of fun with it. Then, so recently we launched Revelations in Science, my religion, live show. We did that last Wednesday. It was only last Wednesday. And as I'm always going to do with every single time I do one of those shows, I showcase a Donors Choose classroom that started by a teacher for school supplies that they need that the school can't afford. And I'm very happy to say Mrs. Chandler's science supplies got fully funded.
Jeff. Today is my 40th birthday.
Yeah!
Thank you so much for having the Roundup today.
Yeah!
Best birthday present ever.
Can we get some happy birthdays in the chat, please, for Chaotic Kitten? Please, please, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, guys. That was incredibly fast. Oh, that's what's wrong. It's not screwed on all the way. That was incredibly fast and very, very generous, and thank you so much. That's exactly the reason why I'm starting to do that show. So, awesome, guys. Pat on the back. Happy birthday to Chaotic Kitten. Let's start off the Roundup with I forgot. Oh, yeah. All right, let's start off the Roundup right. A little bit of Mumbi.
Time is never ending. Africa's star is rising. We know, we are the children of the young.
Hello and welcome, beloveds, to the Dr. Mumbi Show. My name is Dr.
What's
Mumbi
the weirdest
Saraki.
gift
How you
you've
doing?
gotten? Love you. Keep up the great work.
I don't want to tell you what the weirdest gift is that I ever got. My patrons pitched together one year and got me something incredibly inappropriate from a website known for naughty mythical creatures. And it was incredibly embarrassing to receive, and they liked embarrassing me for it. Other than that, I mean, you know, a bunch of like very, very odd, random little things here and there. Most of the time, though, people send me things like
Hi,
chocolate.
Jeff.
Ooh.
All love to you and everyone here.
Aw.
Love every single video you make. Support your near and dear through these last few depressing last months of winter darkness.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Absolutely. Yeah, but mostly people send me like snacks from their country or their local area and art, lots of art. I have like I have stacks of art that I'm still trying to figure out some way to like put them up in the studio. It's wild. All right, Mumbi. Hi, Mumbi. We it's always these prophetic updates, but I just I like her outfit today.
How's everything going? I really do pray that you are well in all your ways and that you're moving into living life truly on your own terms, that you're really shifting, or at least 90% of your life is in your own narrative, and the other 10% is just a curiosity of what's going on in the Babylon, because Babylon is falling, and we have to make sure that we have withdrawn ourselves spiritually, physically, mentally, and most importantly, emotionally and psychologically, so that we don't fall with Babylon, because Babylon is a mental system.
Wait. So we don't fall with Babylon. Babylon. What's the contemporary town city that's built on top of where Babylon used to be? I can't remember. I think Babylon fell a long time ago. But if it's a mental system, is that what she said? Did she say mental system? Hang on.
So that we don't fall with Babylon, because Babylon is a mental system that has tricked
the
entire world. Before I get into this, first of all, let me just premise this by saying this is not our circus. These are not our monkeys. This is really has little to do with us, but it's very important that we be aware of what's going on as Babylon falls. And, so that's very important. Special shout out to all my, Patreon supporters. I absolutely appreciate, love each and every one of you. Thank you for enabling us to continue to bring the Dr. Mumbi show to.
Hey, this is my show. Thank you to my patrons. Love you. Mems, do you have a knife that you can bring me real quick?
Our global black family. So, beloveds, the fat lady is about to sing, right. I swear. And we need to be so aware of that, because she's about to belt out any minute now. There's been so many strange things going on. We saw... I don't know if you saw this, but there was a blackout at the Vatican. And at the same time, there was also a blackout in Pakistan. Now, there's all kinds of rumors and allegations and conspiracy theories that are saying that the satellite in Rome and the servers in Pakistan might have been involved.
So this confuses me quite a bit. Oh, wow. Oh, this is trouble, guys. This is trouble. Okay. This confuses me a little bit, though. Oh, it's got a spoon. Cool. If it was a satellite, why would the satellite be in Rome? Shouldn't it be over Rome? And, is this supposed to be, a coordinated thing? Honestly, I haven't heard anything about it. Cities have blackouts all the time.
In allegedly helping to, shift the election numbers, let me just put it that way, in the divided states. So there's so much happening. But beloveds, when this happens, these are all indicators, and a lot of this stuff is not even making the news. All the videos that showed the blackout in the Vatican, at first you could even hear, something, it sounded like shots. But next, all those videos were wiped, and what came out was this, all the videos showing the blackout, but with this terribly overlaid, that kind of whatever music, it's not even gospel, whatever they call their music. So what is really going on, beloveds? I've been talking about this for so long. I think for the last 2 years, I've been telling you there's a major secret society war.
Major secret society war, who decided to try and take out Pakistan and Rome. Okay.
Going on, but all of them are together, so their agendas are parallel, but the way they want to implement them sometimes is quite different. And Trump, he's for one secret society, and then the globalists, which include the Vatican, the Queen, all these people are for another secret society. And there's been so many rumors and allegations that some of the faces have been charged, etc., etc. Are we going to see a lot, because I really believe, sorry, I just sounded like blah, 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 but I really believe that we are about to witness something we've never seen. I know a lot of people have talked about it. The fat lady, beloved.
A monkey riding a chicken? I'd be down with that. I'd be cool with that. Yeah, this one's just kind of like a little down tempo, just to ease us into it, and also gives me enough time to make this fancy absinthe drink. So
is about to sing. We're not going to go back to business as usual. It's not going to be like an inauguration and then all of a sudden Biden is president and then the whole world keeps it moving. Like already Trump has said he's not leaving office. There's a lot happening behind the scenes with the blackout, you know. I mean, the other day I think Trump even just went to see how the border wall is going, you know, not acting like he's going anywhere. So prepare yourselves, your hearts and your minds, beloveds, for what is about to unfold. Fasten your seatbelt.
My seatbelts are fastened.
You know, sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. You need to. One of the greatest blocks that they have created in many people has been where you bulk to truth. You know, if the truth is different, if they've told you, you know, if you've been on the Christian Kool-Aid your whole life, and someone comes and tells you Jesus never existed, you know, there was no whatever, you will bulk to that, and you'll even hate, like, it will trigger something in you because it's become part of your immune system almost, and so you'll almost want to attack the person that is attacking like the foundation of your philosophy. So people really need to disconnect from all those beliefs, you know, that
You know, it's always interesting to me when people in this kind of trade, we'll call it trade, this kind of trade where they're always constantly trying to push prophecy, prophecy, prophecy. And really, it always comes down to the same thing that they always tell you. The same damn thing. You need to free your mind. You need to exit the matrix. You need to take the red pill or some stupid shit like that. It always, always, always involves that. But at the same time, reflexively, you have to then believe my bullshit. And it's a constant thing. Coming up on like the election here in the States, and then like with 2020 being crazy, like it's been a prophesizer's wet dream. Okay? They are making fucking bank. And if you compare like one to the other, they never match up. It's odd. You would think that people that are getting divine inspiration from whatever, that at least these extra planner or deities would they'd all know the same stuff, but what do I know? All right. That's it for Mumbi. I don't know if it showed up on camera very well, but like I didn't blow it out before it reached the actual bottom of the glass. I had like flame up about that high. That's pretty great. Did you guys see that? I liked it. I'm tilted. Ooh. Got a little Superman curl thing going on here too. Cool. All right, where are we at? Kate Layton, what's the weirdest gift you gotten? Thank you again. Maximilian, thank you again too, buddy. Appreciate it. Jerica Aquila, my fiber is kicking up bad, but you always brighten my day. So excited for this. Thank you for what you do. Well, thank you for being here and having some fun with me. That's what this is all about. Darth Acutis, almost forgot I remember your Star Trek trivia challenge, so here's one. Name the 5 classes of starship used for the 6 Enterprises. Original, A, B, C, D, and E. Constellation.
Yes!
Happy New Year, Reverend Jeff and all my sisters and brothers. In fact, may every one of you experience firm stools and a soonish vaccination. Less than 3.
That's right. That's right. Make sure you get your firm stools in. I'm going to say Constellation. Shit. I believe the D was Galaxy. E was like was it Sovereign? I don't think it was Sovereign. Whatever it was. I failed. I should have known I get schooled by a guy with the name Darth Acutis. Now I know something to look up. Soulstone, sick of work for a chunk of the stream. Wanted to pop in and say, take my money. Also the hair, Jeff, amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much. Goth Royalty, hi Jeff, just made it home. Time to catch the show. Feeling a bit tired from the second part of the vaccine, but I'm about to smoke up. Please say hi to my partner Joshua from the Netherlands. Hi Joshua, who is also watching. Love to you, Mems and the little one. Thank you. Pixie Uppercut, thank you. That's a really badass name, actually. Parallax Eclipse, hi Jeff, hope you're doing well. Can't stay long. Good luck with the roundup. Thank you. And one more, we got Adam Andrew. Oh my God, my first Wingnut Roundup live ever. Jeff, you rock. Keep up the good/bad work and rock on. Well, thank you. All right, let's see. Oh God. All right. Well, you guys, if you saw the promo, you already saw it, but let's watch it again.
Hello, ladies. Penny here. I know that I said yesterday something to the effect that you women who prophesy and pray in church without your head covered, you who dishonor the Lord Jesus in church. I think I said something to the effect that I would pray that you would die, and that the men too, that don't take their hats off during prayer in church,
The fuck?
or when they prophesy, that they too would die.
Great way to celebrate me, my mom, and my co-workers getting an arm of COVID vaccine juice this week.
Yeah.
Keep being a cool dude, bro. This is a perfect backdrop to doing some art.
Nice. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. That's very sweet. Hell yeah. What is that? What is that? What is this? This is Penny. It's a clever name because she has pennies in her mouth. Penny is one of many puppets by a man by the name of Steve Pennington, who's got some very interesting opinions, and he likes to share them, sometimes with his face and sometimes with his sock puppets. Sometimes, in some of his videos, he's literally just holding up his hand and doing like that. It's But I like how Penny's opinions about the proper conduct inside of church is akin to like somewhere between puritanical execution style and 1940s, 1950s like conservatism. That's interesting. If you don't take your head off at church, you should die.
And now that I've had some time to think about it, I just want to double down and say, absolutely, I pray that you fall down dead in church to save America for posterity.
So you see, the true threat to America, it's not terrorism, it's not the economy, it's not anything. It's men and women men wearing their hats in church and women not covering their head in church. Okay, got it.
Die, you heretic. Die. Love ya.
Are you sure?
Die.
Yeah. That's Steve. That's Steve. Lauren Oliver. Yo, Jeff, have you ever had an Atlantic donair? I don't know what that is, actually. I don't know what that is. Strange Demon Child, great way to celebrate me, my mom. Oh, yeah, we saw that already. Thank you very much again, Strange Demon Child. Meave says, is the Texas speech voice different? It feels different. Also, hello. Hope you all had a good holiday. You know, I've noticed that pretty much all text-to-speech stuff that is handled through Google, including like my GPS directions and stuff, has been all screwed up lately. I don't know why. I don't know. It's weird. All right. We're just going to move straight into the next one, all right? Oh, Christ. Okay. A little bit of context. So this is Elizabeth April, for those of you guys who recognize her. Yes, there's a weird seam in my green screen. Please don't let it bother you too much, but it's going to be there the whole show. I tried fixing it. It didn't work. Elizabeth here has gotten very, very popular on YouTube at this point, and she's starting to sound a little bit less like charming, I talk to aliens and interdimensional beings, and a little bit more, how to put this? Grifty? You'll see what I mean.
The next thing that I have here, just things to consider, is stop being conditional. Stop being conditional. And I've said this before, but this is the perfect example. I will love myself when I lose 10 pounds. You're putting a condition on the love that you have for yourself, which means that you're actually limiting your ability to quantum leap into the state where A, you love yourself, and B, you've lost the 10 pounds.
So this is very interesting. I wanted to play this sooner into the roundup before we get into like the really crazy stuff because it's very insidious. It's very insidious. She says, stop being conditional with yourself. But then the example she uses is that I won't love myself until I lose that weight. Putting conditions on yourself is fine. That's everybody's choice to do. But if that's your example of like, I don't love myself unless I lose weight, is a bit hyperbolic, but it leads into some more stuff here.
Right? So we have to stop putting conditions on ourselves. I will lose the weight once I stop eating junk food. And yes, I agree that eating junk food isn't great for you and probably part of the reason why you've got that extra weight. But 5D is all about vibration and energy.
I'm all about vibration, baby. Sorry.
The more focus and attachment you have to this physical reality, the further and further away you're going to get from creating your manifestation because you're focused on the wrong things. 5D manifestation is the main focus on energy.
So what this is all about, it's even in the title here. Let me see if I can actually left-handed. Yeah. 5D, Law of Attraction and Manifestation. This is something that is going to be brought up a lot on my channel. Very, very soon, we're going to be talking about the Law of Attraction quite a bit. The Law of Attraction is basically good vibes means good things. That is the basic idea. There's a whole ass bullshit movie about it called The Secret. It's also constantly mirrored by self-help gurus like Tony Robbins and all sorts of fucking people. And the whole thing is like this. The universe operates on a series of vibrations, man. A series of vibrations. And vibrations are a reflection of stuff. I say stuff, not just like feelings, not just like concepts or anything. It can be things like material wealth. It can be things like your emotions. It can be things like all sorts of random ass shit. And because the whole universe is vibrating, you need to find that vibration, that frequency, man. Find that frequency of like, I don't know, money. And then you need to vibrate with that frequency too, dude. You need to just vibrate with that frequency, dude. If you're depressed, you just have to vibrate with the frequency of happiness. Says nothing, of course, about the possibility that maybe you do have a biochemical impulse. Maybe imbalance. Maybe there is like bad shit that made you depressed. Maybe there are things that are out of your fucking control that make you sad. Don't deal with those things. Vibrate. It's the same shit that preachers say. Gotta plant a seed. Plant a seed. It's bullshit. It's terrible. Anyway, let's give her just a little bit longer.
And vibration. If you're putting physical conditions on what you're allowed or even what you're able to manifest or not manifest, you're holding yourself back. Stop being conditional. And one of the biggest conditions that I find specifically with finances and money has to do with this hustler mentality. And, you know, in the past, I had all these like signs and desktop, wallpapers and screensavers that said like hustle hard or work hard, work hard.
You don't need to hustle or work hard, Elizabeth April, because you sell stuff on your website to the people that you're telling that they just have to get in the right vibration. Let me guess. You have a product that can help them get into the right vibration, don't you? And it's not a dildo. Excuse me, personal massager. 30 more seconds, then we're going to move on.
Make money, like I don't know what the things were. But I started to realize that was actually a detrimental mindset, right? The detrimental mindset is I have to hustle in order to make more money. I have to work hard. I have to put in more time to get more out of it. And that's not the case. All of a sudden, you're limiting your ability to attain abundance based on the time and the energy that you put into it. This used to work. This mindset used to work. It no longer works in 5D. It's just a limitation. It's just holding you back. It does not work in 5D.
Yeah, so you know what, guys? According to her, just stop trying. Just stop trying, there's no reason to feel compelled to try and find ways to convince yourself into things. Just don't bother. You just need to get into the 5D energy, man. You just got to vibrate at the right fucking frequency. And if you're not, it's your fault. Anyway, I hate this shit. But the main reason why I wanted to put it in, though, is very specifically because we are going to talk a lot about that here pretty soon, because that kind of mentality is insidious. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. And there are people out there who dedicate a fuck ton of time and a fuck ton of money into trying to achieve these things that these people say. Like, that's what's going to make your life better. That's what's going to fucking help you out here. That's what's going to help you out there. And it's all from the same spot. It's all from the same basic fundamental principles. And it's all bullshit! All of it. It's terrible. It's bullshit. It's awful. It's predatory. Fuck those people. Anyway. The Canon 5D is a good camera. Yeah. That if she was talking about that was the 5D, like, yeah, I'd be down with that. All right. Darth Acutis, 2 out of 5. Galaxy class, Enterprise D, and Sovereign class, Enterprise E. The other 3 are Constitution class, Excelsior class. I was thinking Excelsior, motherfucker. And the Enterprise C was an Ambassador class? I didn't know that. Wow. I got schooled live on my own show. Fuck me. Cosmic Cadet, behind but real excited for this January Wingnut Roundup. Better late than never. Stay safe and hope you and your family are doing well, Jeff. I hope yours are doing fantastic, Cadet. Lauren Oliver, if you ever come to Nova Scotia, get yourself a Donair or a Garlic Fingers, and you will only regret it a few hours later and maybe gain 5 pounds. No regrets. No ragrets. You know what? It sounds good to me, man. It sounds good to me. Is it anything like a beignet? I don't know. I like beignets. I miss New Orleans. That was fun. I gotta say, this absinthe is dangerous. Very dangerous. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's have fun. Shivambu!
All right, so y'all know this is a strong man right here. Mag broke this one down a long time ago, and Chris Rock right here is a fake boy. Okay, this is a fake boy.
This is, in fact, transvestigation kind of stuff, but Jesus, it's just so absolutely ridiculous. Of course, as always, full disclaimer on this channel, trans rights, all right? Anyway, let's go. This is wacky.
Mag broke him down, too, doing the comedian act, leading people straight to hell. But anyway, this is a fake boy right here. This is what you need to see, okay? Fake boy. Yes, as this one gets older, you can actually see it when you look at the more recent pictures of this one here with the hips, okay? But when they're little like this here, they just throwing some little extra big clothes on them. You'll notice how they be putting on these little extra big suits on them and shit, making some little shoulder pads in the suits for them, I've noticed these things. This is a fake boy right here. Okay. Some drag should show up soon. And maybe not. Anyway.
For the life of me...
All right, look at this eyebrow ridge right here.
Eyebrow ridge,
none.
Jesus.
That's what you need to notice.
For the life of me, I cannot understand why people are so absolutely obsessed with this kind of stuff.
This one right
It's
here
bizarre.
Don't having nothing going on too much up in here either. And look at this throat. Let's check them all out while we looking.
Why can't you just pause the video if you're trying to show something? Why, dude? Why? It's so lazy. So this person is Macy Kinder, and her channel is just absolutely flooded with her holding her phone up to a TV being like, look at this right here. That's a female. Like, what the fuck, dude? Come on, man.
Here.
Chris Rock does not look feminine at all. And you know what? If Chris Rock turns out to be a trans man, first of all, that ain't none of our fucking business. And second of all, who cares? Good for him. Anyway, Macy sucks. It was funny the first time I watched it, and then I was like, dude, I can't. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Before we move on to this next one, I mentioned this on Wednesday's broadcast, on Wednesday's church broadcast. This person, whom we've known for a long time on this channel, she's actually even made response videos to me where she was very, very, very much not mad. She was actually at the United States Capitol on the day of the siege. There's a video, actually 2 videos up on her channel, and I really have to question the wisdom of her deciding to leave those up, of her on the steps of the Capitol. I don't think she went in, though, but yeah. We're going to watch a video from Verstine, from Truth or Talk. So Verstine here is going to explain to us why she decided to interview a flat earther.
On one hand, so if you come on, I'm going to ask you those questions. I haven't really researched flat earth. I didn't know a lot about it. I remember the first time I heard about it, I was actually on a vaccine forum, and these guys or these people came out, they're like, you must believe in flat earth too. And I thought that was a reference to like centuries ago.
Isn't it weird how when you're in an anti-vaccine forum, suddenly there's a bunch of people being like, you should believe in the flat earth? Is that weird, or is that just a strange coincidence? What do you guys think?
When people were saying the earth was flat, I was like, oh, I didn't know that there was a movement going on. When I found out, I was like, oh, that's really interesting. But I just want to focus on the things that I can fix now. Like, honestly, we've been lied to about so much, and we don't have the equipment, satellites, spaceships, all that stuff, to actually go and see this stuff for ourselves. You know, only.
Wait. Let's rewind that a second.
Honestly, we've been lied to about so much, and we don't have the equipment, satellites, spaceships, all that stuff, to actually go and see this stuff for ourselves.
We don't have the satellites or the spaceships and stuff to see this stuff for ourselves. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? You sure, Verstine? Are you sure? Are you sure? You sure about that? We don't have the satellites or the spaceships to find out whether or not the Earth is flat.
You know, only a very few select people get access to that type of equipment. So we're basically relying on the trust of other.
See, okay, so the Earth might be flat because she doesn't have a satellite or a spaceship. Got it. If you can't prove it, it can't be true, right? Oh, boy.
People to tell us what is. We're relying on maps. Anything. If you really want to take it that far, you can say, okay, well, I know the United States is this shape because of all the maps that I've seen. But you don't really know what the shape of the United States looks like. You don't know what the shape.
Hey Jeff, love the Roundup. I have my moonshine maraschino cherries wine and weed. My birthday is February 1st. The reason why we have a Black History Month. Love the hair. My hub is gonna have that style soon as his hair grows.
Yeah, nice. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Faith. Appreciate that. Yes, Verstine has the biggest brain in the world, I tell you.
The world looks like. You don't know if you're looking at a map, if they put all the countries on the map. I mean, this is like, this is true. Like, come on, you guys. Like, am I lying? Am I lying?
Well, no. Okay. All right. We have to make a very specific distinction here, and I always have to do this with Verstine because she's very stupid. It's not whether or not you're lying; it's that you're dumb. That's all. And you know what? There's no law against being dumb, but you're dumb. Now, there is nothing inherently wrong with being dumb either. Like, I'm dumb about some shit too, man. Like, whatever. It's fine. No hate. Us dummies, we got to stick together, right? But the problem comes from when you have a platform and you try and make other people just as dumb as you. That is when you're my food. God damn.
So my logic is like, well, we're trusting these people that lie to us to tell us stuff all the time. So if it is real, it's a possibility. My thing is I'm not focusing on stuff right now that I can't do anything to fix. And if we're lied to about it, I'm just like, I wouldn't even be surprised. I'm not invested in the shape of the earth to be surprised or feel bamboozled because I've already felt bamboozled about a lot of stuff that we've been lied to already. So at this point, I'm just like, oh, okay. I kind of like that. But I wanted to hear what he wanted to say. And I see how a lot of the people who are flat earthers are treated are the same way that truthers are treated, that especially anti-vaxxers are treated.
Yes, because you're both stupid. You're both stupid and you're wrong. At least flat Earth doesn't get children killed. Anti-vaxxers do, but oh well. You know what I like to think about sometimes. So sometimes, late at night when I can't sleep, my brain's going a mile a minute, and whatever I have like on my phone with my earbuds in, trying to like distract myself so I can fall asleep. Strange thoughts come to me. And one that has come to me repeatedly over the past, I think it was about a year or so when it happened, is thinking about that flat Earth dude who died in his own homemade rocket crash. I think about that a lot.
To quote Shockwave, your logic is flawed.
True. Very true. That's a good reference, too. I think about that guy and his homemade rocket and how he died. Now, the thing about it is, he did not succeed. He succeeded. He got that rocket up there, got it up pretty high. I don't think necessarily he got high enough to see the actual curvature of the Earth, but I hope he did. I hope he did. I hope that guy made it all the way up just enough so he could see that line go brrr. And the last thought through his head was, shit. I hope so. I think about that. I think about that a lot. Anyway, enlighten us, Verstein.
And I'm just not the type of person that's going to debunk somebody or to be dismissive of somebody or something if I haven't looked into it. So I had to be honest and be like, I haven't really looked into it. And even the interview that I had, I wasn't really looking into it. It was just kind of skimming the surface. I haven't looked into it. I can't debate it. I didn't really know exactly what questions to ask. So I just wanted to hear what this guy had to say. Very nice guy. Seems like he's very smart, very passionate about it. There are people, he mentioned Sophia Smallstorm. I know she's done great work on chemtrails, and I respect her work. So if she's thinking, she's on that tip, I'm like, I'm interested to hear what she would have to say about that. And it's just kind of interesting to see people in the comment section that complain about being prejudiced against and dismissive or dismissed by other people that have the same attitude toward people that are that are flat earthers. And flat earthers now has become a pejorative. And I think also, one thing I found interesting too.
Guys, you know what? It's just unfair to consider flat earth a pejorative, even though they are incredibly dumb and silly. I mean, it shouldn't even necessarily be like a pejorative. It should just be ridiculous. That's all. It should just be ridiculous. I forget what the name of the shark is. Damn it. I need to go look it up. I was going to sick him on Verstein. Get him. Damn it. Okay.
I got fact checked by Wikipedia. So anytime YouTube or Wikipedia fact checks you, leaves a tag in the bottom, it actually kind of has me wondering now how legitimate is it? Because usually it seems like when they do that, they're trying to keep you from looking at something. Now my curiosity has piqued even more because
yes, Verstein. Wikipedia is entirely designed to make sure that you are not well informed on, in fact, that the Earth is flat and Bargba, that's right, Bargba the shark. Okay, anyway, yeah. Do I want to? I don't know. Let's see if she says anything crazy in the next 15 seconds.
Because of that, but this is the thing. You can't expect people's paradigms to shift, because I have people mad at me on both sides. I have people mad at me because I dare interview a flat earther, and then I have people mad at me on the other side that I didn't get it and I wasn't awake and I'm not a believer yet. And you have to remember this. People's paradigms don't change fast, and they shouldn't. It took me a long time to get to the conclusions that I have now, but doing research and having experience and talking to people.
And huffing lots of paint thinner. Okay.
I'm like,
all right. No, I'm done. Anyway, I mean, is anybody out there really surprised that Verstein is now flirting with the flat Earth? I mean, it's too good, man. It's too good. It's wild. Let's see. What do we got? Where'd it go? Skylark Song. Hey, Jeff. I'm glad to finally catch you live. I hope you're having a good day. I'm feeling great, man. I feel awesome. I'm so glad you guys are all here. I hope you're having fun, too. String Theory says, I haven't been to the moon, but I met someone who has. Charlie Duke, Last Man in the Moon. told me the Earth is round. I believe him. Randomness says, haven't looked into it. What? We have so much, not just photographic proof, but also tons of science only works with a globe Earth. It's true. I mean, the idea that the Earth is flat would fundamentally break everything. Big Daddy Reaper, all the love to Daddy Jeff and Mems. How would you feel about an unnecessary censorship segment for the Roundup? Loving the stream with my 3D Doritos, and shout out to S.A. Matt who showed me the light. An unnecessary censorship segment. Interesting. You should send me a message about that, either on Discord or through email. jeff@jeffholiday.com. Okay. I just want to show this to you guys real quick. It's not too nuts, but like, it's the implication, okay? This is how to decompress your full back for instant pain relief by a chiropractor. Let's listen to the intro real quick.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to decompress your full back for instant pain relief. Stay tuned.
It's always good when the
Hey everyone, Dr.
medical
Rowe from Spine
disclaimer,
Care in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, I'm going to share with you my personal favorite spinal decompression exercises.
Okay, I'm going to show these to you guys, but don't do any of these. Hello. I'm sure that one's not necessarily as bad. But some of these get absolutely wacky. I mean, this is a little, I feel like I would pull something in my back.
Gravity is going to help take it and traction open the upper.
Hello. I mean, all right, sorry.
Upper back into the middle back, the shoulder blade.
But then this is the one that's really, really wacky. Here we go.
Intensify this is we're going to then take our arms and move it forward and take the slack out on the sheet on the lower back. What you're going to notice is wherever that sheet is located, it really puts a nice pivot point into there and intensifies that lower back traction.
And really provides a fine smorgasbord of cake. How to break your back using only a bed sheet. Terrible. I mean, look, everybody knows I'm not a big fan of chiropractors in general. I mean, sure, there's some that are good in sports medicine or whatever, but like, you know, it's one thing to be irresponsible and get people to sign, you know, like a release form. It's another to be like, hey, you should do these things and fuck with your spinal column. Just being helpful. I swear to God. And the views on these two, this dude almost has 2 million views on this. You know somebody out there is just fucking like, I'm gonna fucking pop their shit out of, hate it. Oh yeah. This is
My hands as far as I'm able to go. Really just use your fingers to pull yourself forward. When you do this, you're going to feel a great traction being built from the upper back all the way down into the lower back. Only go to your comfort level.
Okay, all right, look, here. I have actually an answer for this whole thing. It's really simple, all right? It's... Just do yoga! God! Anyway, yeah, I swear to God, dude, what the fuck? Just go to a yoga class. Go to a yoga class! Go do some aerobics! And then if you need to, go see some osteopathic doctor or something like that, you know? But like, what the fuck? Just do yoga. Yoga's cool. I always want to like get that remixed, so it's like it starts with the ooh, and then it goes to like some like dubstep transformer shit. Maybe I'll just like beatbox it. I don't know. I don't do like good beatboxing or anything. Hi, I'm live. Wow. Fuck you, Absinthe. Lauren Oliver, on an old roundup, you said you'd read any holiday verse fanfic if someone wrote it. Did someone take the crusade? If not, I will. It won't be my first. Wait. It won't be your first fanfic or your first holiday-focused fanfic. There have been some written over the years. I think there are like 4. Somewhere out there, there's like 4... different erotic fan fictions that involve me and a certain fermented vegetable juice merchant. I did not enjoy that at all. Anyway, yeah, no, yeah. I mean, you know what? Have fun with that, and as long as it's not too long, maybe I will actually read it on the roundup, especially if it's absolutely inappropriate, because we're a family show here. Oh God, fuck. All right, here we go. Shivambu. Listen, I feature lots of experts on this program, people who have spent years and years talking out their ass, and Frankie Boy is always up there too. He's going to tell us all about how fluoride is mind control for the masses. Let's go.
Fluoride, fluoride, fluoride. Anyone who starts exploring health and nutrition figures out very quickly it's not something you should be brushing your teeth with, let alone drinking. If fluoride was so good for your teeth, why is there a disease called fluorosis, which is overexposure to fluoride in the first 8 years of life, actually ruining your teeth? And before we get started, if you guys can please subscribe so that YouTube can unsubscribe you next week, make sure to check that notification bell so
I don't know why he's complaining. He's up to like 98,000 subscribers, man. He's doing pretty good. You want to see another sip of the drink? Oh, no. Ooh. Yeah, so there is such a thing as getting too much fluoride. Absolutely, especially in the first 8 years of life. However, this is most of the time attributed to an overexposure of fluoride, more so than just municipal drinking water or toothpaste. Like kids swallowing a bunch of the fluoridated mouthwash and stuff. And yeah, it sucks. It's bad. It's not good. Do not let your kids swallow their toothpaste or their mouthwash. It's not a good idea. It's not good for them. It says it on the packaging, so don't do it. Other than that, you're probably fine.
that YouTube doesn't notify you of my videos, and therefore please check out frank-stefano.com to actually support me. There are many studies that have been done correlating fluoride intake during pregnancy with lower IQ. It's absolutely a direct poison.
No, it's not. And all of those studies are bullshit. But okay, go ahead. Go off, King.
That's just kind of the very easy correlation. Now, you could point out many other aspects of our modern life as well. Lack of omega-3s, too many agrochemicals, radiation exposure from various devices. But the goal of the ruling class...
Wait, what? That causes fluoridation? Whatever, anyway.
...is to keep us alive and stupid, not smart or dead. Got to be somewhere in between. So malnourishment and slow poisoning is key. Fluoride is a halogen.
He talks about malnourishment, and we've watched this guy eat rotten brains. Raw, rotten brains. Like, this motherfucker will eat rotten meat. He eats rotten meat. And he likes to talk about nutrition. Okay.
One of the families of elements in that halogen family also contains bromine, chlorine, iodine, as well as several less known ones. Fluoride, chlorine, and bromide tend to be used in many products, especially food and water, in excess, poisoning us. Basically, anything that the average person puts in their body probably contains excessive halogens to this point of poisoning. Iodine can sort of counter these negative halogens, which is why some people do get a detox effect, flu-like symptoms when they start taking iodine. I'm sure most of you have heard of decalcifying your pineal gland.
Here we go, baby.
That was kind of labeled as some tinfoil hat stuff some years back.
Yes.
But there's truth to it.
No.
And there are studies showing that fluoride does accumulate and calcify those glands in your brain, including the entire brain itself.
Okay, I know I'm just up here just being like, no, and no, actually you're wrong, and no, actually you're wrong. I've already made a video on fluoride. It addresses most of this stuff. But obviously, if it's coming from Frank Stefano, you know it's probably pretty much bullshit. However, this part here is what I want to tackle.
The hypothalamus, the pituitary, the pineal, which are crucial for regulating all hormones throughout the body. And that is definitely the most important thing for optimal development. You know, we spoke yesterday about all of these important hormones And if you wanted to keep someone alive but stupid, the first thing you would do is damage their brain. And that's very easy to do with these halogens because they are incredibly reactive. And depending on what the halogen is bound to, dictates the behavior in the body. Calcium fluoride, which is naturally found in soil, is contained in pretty much any spring water source in trace amounts. Not viewed as harmful. Sodium fluoride, on the other hand, is a synthetic industrial version and is the harmful poison we are talking about.
No, absolutely not. So this is the reason why I even wanted to watch this video in the first place. Fluoride is fluoride. Fluoride is an anion that comes out into the water from whatever it was initially in. See, how and where fluorine is bound to something when it is introduced to water, and he's about to talk about, I have it written down right here, hydrofluorosilicic acid, which he calls hexafluorosilicic acid, which is not, that's not this, no. Is in fact not something that you want to consume. But the nice part about it is that when you introduce it into water, it is dissipated and dissolved instantly, leaving the fluoride anion, the exact same chemical makeup, the exact same chemical itself as naturally occurring fluoride. It's the same fucking thing. Same fucking thing. As soon as you add water, it's the same thing. That's how chemistry works. That's how science works. And you can't decalcify your fucking pineal gland. I hate this guy. He drives me absolutely up the wall. Let's just give him like 30 more seconds.
Now, what they put in water is called hexafluorosilicic acid. And the Google description for that is not pleasant. Fluorosilicic acid appears as a colorless, fuming liquid with a penetrating, pungent odor. Corrosive to metals and tissue, both the fumes and very short contact with the liquid can cause severe and painful burns. Used in water fluoridation, in hardening cement and ceramics, as a wood preservative. I think one of these doesn't fit in here. Possibly that one. You know, it's.
This is what happens when a stupid person does like the most barest fucking research. Or more than likely, it's the same thing with Frank Tefano as you get with Verstein. They went and they read some like natural news fucking article written by somebody who actually does know enough to know that they're wrong and then lies. And then these people who think they're like fucking galaxy brains pick it up and then try and make these shitty YouTube videos about it. It is insanely infuriating. Insanely infuriating. They rely upon most people not understanding the basic fundamentals of chemistry. And you know what? That's fine. Most people probably aren't going to understand the complexities of chemistry. I barely understand the complexities of chemistry. I have to at least enough for my job. So but it is really, really, really frustrating. And it's everywhere. It's all over YouTube. All right. So I'm looking at what we got next here. I'm taking a moment for myself because I'm like, that absinthe, man, it got me hot. It got me hot, you know? I'm overheating a little bit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is good. We're going to go back to Steve Pennington here. Shivambu. I don't know why, but for some reason, I've used that transition so many times, and I just now remembered that that's Jillian. That's a cartoon of Jillian's face on the buffalo, on my great white buffalo. This is Steve Pennington, the man behind Penny the sock puppet, doing a video with his face.
This is one of those love exhortations. So if you don't like to be loved in that kind of way, you know, like a warning, you might not want to listen to this. But you ought to listen to this. I'm warning Christians. This is for Christians. Preaching to the choir. We live under an arch. You know, if you read Genesis chapter 1, right off, it says on day 2, God created the firmament. And then just a couple of verses of scripture later, it says the stars are in the firmament. And then the stars are in the firmament. And then the stars are in the firmament. All right there in chapter 1. So that's pretty.
So where do you think he's going to go with this? Just like, let's just put it out there right now. I'm asking you guys right now in the chat. He's talking about Genesis. He's talking about the second day and that the stars are in the firmament. What do you think he's about to start talking about? Just take a guess. Just take a guess. And I will take some more absinthe. I did drink water, though. I saw a couple of you guys in the chat are like, dude, drink some water. Make sure you're all right. I'm like, I'm fucking good. I'm good, man. It's cool. Let's go. All right, anyway, let's go.
Plain and clear to me. I think it should be plain and clear to you that we live under an arch called the firmament, and the stars are in it. And then you can't measure the earth, the flat earth. It just goes out so far, probably infinity. Can't measure it. And then Jesus said to Nicodemus, remember John 3:16, everybody in the world that watches football knows that John 3:16 is something to remember. Remember that one? Just a few verses of scripture before. I think 12 or something. He's saying, look, if you can't figure out things in the natural, then you're not going to get anything spiritual. This is serious. Especially since the books are opened. Daniel. I got this in another video. The angel says, Daniel, go your way. The books are shut up until the end times. What's the end times? And this is an end time warning. Because it's real harsh what happens if you ignore this kind of stuff.
Yeah, is it?
If you just keep saying, no, the stars are gigantic because
they are.
Authority says so. I don't want to be skeptical toward authority. Well, no, don't be skeptical toward the authority of Scripture. Believe that. But man, yeah, I would be skeptical toward the authority of man.
Okay.
Given the science, NASA, those cartoon pictures and everything.
Sure.
Be real skeptical. Because you will be cursed. If you curse the Jews, I'll curse those who curse thee. Genesis. I don't remember the exact scripture, but you'll get it. All right, because it's important. I mean, there's curses that go along with this kind of stuff. You want to?
All right. No. Okay, I'm good. Listen, I know that you guys are as shocked as I am that this fine gentleman here with the strange line through his face, man, that's really driving me crazy. Motherfucker, can we smooth this out somehow? Am I making it worse? I think I'm making it worse. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Wingnut Roundup, where I'm going to spend way too much time obsessing over my shit green screen. Motherfucker. Anyway, I know you're all very shocked, as much as I am, to learn that the guy that thinks that people should die if they don't take their hat off in church, or if women don't cover up in church, also believes that we live on a flat earth of infinite proportions, and that if you deny these things, there will come upon you a great curse. I'm sure it's a shock to you. I know it was a shock to me. Anyway, fuck it. Whatever. That ginger kid says, sup, Jeff? Cool hairdo tonight. I sent you an Insta DM in December about possibly sending you a free art. You should check it out. I'm at bone.dried.designs, but you don't have to read that out. Oops. Sorry. Hey, free promotion. Go check out his Instagram. Or her Instagram. Or their Instagram. Janie says, without my ex believing this stupid fluoride nonsense, I wouldn't have found Jeff while debunking him, and there would be no Olive Gardens. Technically, she's a product of fake fluoride poisoning. Love you. Love you, Janie. And you guys should absolutely, of course, check out Olive Gardens on YouTube. Olive with a Y, and Gardens with also a Y between the D and the N. She was Hemlock Moonwolf's Padawan, if you will, over a year ago. Oh, Christ. Okay, all right. We're going to have fun with this one. Usually, I don't do these types of videos, but there's a very, very specific reason why I'm going to. This is a woman who refuses to wear a mask and is trying to enter a store. Now, there's a million of these videos, but there is, in fact, a reason why we're going to watch this one. Just watch. Just watch.
technically discriminating.
I mean,
I'm
if
not
that's how
here
you
to do
want to...
that.
No, I'm just saying. I
I'm
can
not-
provide
I
you
don't-
reasonable accommodation.
I won't wear a mask because I can't. I'll have a panic attack. I will freak out. I will have an anxiety attack. I know what I want. I'm here at the end with the understanding no one's in the store. You can either accommodate me by giving me an hour at the end of every day, an hour at the beginning of the day. I'm here to buy some things and leave. I don't want to call 911 on you, but I will. I'm about to because I'm here
If
before you
you're
close.
committed to that, if you don't want to wear a mask, then fine.
So would you like me to call 911?
I really would not like you to.
Okay,
I would like you to...
I would like to not also. So
Can I
there is
get-
no one in the store. There is no one in the store.
There's me in the store.
There's you. So you stand 7,000 feet away from me.
Ma'am, I'm just trying to do my job.
Here, and I'm trying to.
Also, really, this person who is the clerk, he shows so much patience that I want to buy him a beer. I really do. What an absolute legend.
To make sure that I have rights. So you're going to hear that they're actually going. You'll make sure to hear that in the end. You're the one who will be cited, not me.
Okay, fine.
So, yep, I'll just stand right here because I'm here. I've driven 20 minutes out. I'll drive 20 minutes back just for my babies who are hungry.
So wear a mask.
Yeah, as per the 1964 Civil Rights Act, I cannot be discriminated against. I do have a right to be able to breathe O2, not CO2, and I am being discriminated against right now.
You gotta love it when you, like, can you imagine being that poor 911 operator? You know, like, you're used to getting calls about all sorts of shit, like help, my mom fell, or help, my little brother swallowed, like, a army man toy or something like that. And, like, you get a call, and the first thing you hear is, according to the Civil Rights Act, you're like, oh, fuck me, here we go. Oh, boy. Yes, Karen, I'm gonna need you to calm down. Did you just call me Karen? Yes.
At a store, so...
Are you calling to report something, ma'am?
Yes, that I am not being allowed into the store because I'm being discriminated against.
Because you would not like to wear a mask.
Discriminated against, and what store are you at?
It's called Bones and Scones, and I'm being discriminated against because I'm being told I need to wear a mask, even though I have a religious exemption right and a God-given right to be able to breathe O2.
I thought it was
CO2.
a medical exemption.
Oops. Yep.
Yes, medical exemption too. It's all under the same topic. So.
What is the location address?
Let's see here.
They have 2 locations.
They actually have 3.
Okay.
It's the one on Vista Chino and Sunrise.
Vista Chino.
Usually I'd like blank those things out, but this is already such a huge one. I mean, this is actually kind of an older video, but I just found it, and you'll know why we're watching it in just a minute.
East Vista Chino. So it's 1717 East Vista Chino. B as in boy, 3. And they close in 6 minutes from now as well, and I'm just here to buy a couple of items. So I don't know if this is going to turn into a whole long thing when I'm just here for a couple of items.
If you need them so badly, why not just put on a mask? It's so
because
easy.
I won't wear a mask.
Okay, that's your decision.
Okay, yes,
Ma'am, okay. Just try not to argue. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put
No,
a call in
I'll
for
follow
you,
your
okay?
lead. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
And can I get your name?
Yeah, I think they blank out her name. I didn't look it up, but it's Karen. Come on, it's Karen. And if anybody of you out there is named Karen, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. That's got to be so fucking annoying these days. I'm sure you're lovely. That actually scared the shit out of me when the sound came back on.
One person in the store. They're about to close. You know, stores are actually accommodating people.
Do they have a sign posted that is saying that they're...
Right here.
So
Yeah,
right now,
you can have the sign. That still doesn't mean...
I mean, we're a private business with private rights.
County-wide.
Right, but it's also not a law. So I could actually, so you're one of the first people that I've called 911 who actually doesn't seem to understand that in the end, I'm actually...
So she's been calling 911 about this for a while. Oh boy.
The one with the rights, even though it's mandated, it's not actually a law. It's based off of an emergency, state of emergency that we are no longer in. So,
That didn't age very well, did it?
That's okay. I mean, you can say all you want. I do know in the end I have the right, and in the end, if I wanted to sue this gentleman, I could, and I will win. I'll work with Del Bigtree. I'll work with Robert Kennedy Jr. I'll work with Peggy Hall.
Yes!
You might not be familiar with, but I am, and I know that everyone who calls in order to have their rights be supported, to be able to shop by being able to breathe in O2, not CO2.
Woo! Yeah, baby. There it is. There it is. When you're absolutely getting blown the fuck out because you're wrong. You're wrong, and you're selfish, and you're putting everybody else at risk, and it's obvious that nobody's going to help you in this. Just name drop Del Bigtree and Robert F. fucking Kennedy Jr. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, man. It's like, mwah, 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 mwah. It's fucking art to me. So beautiful. So beautiful. It's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. Oh, my God. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Robert freaking Kennedy. I know, man. I know. When I went and I infiltrated CalJam, wow, I'm starting to lean. Get over there. Ugh. When I went and I infiltrated CalJam, the only thing that kind of bummed me out was I didn't get a chance to meet Del Bigtree because he wasn't there that year. But man. That would be a lot of fun. Maybe one of these days I'll have to do something drastic so I can penetrate another one of their conventions. Whenever conventions happen again. Probably have to shave my head and get super ripped or something. That might work. Yeah, that might work. Wear lifts in my shoes or something. Best video so far. You know what? Here's the thing. The Wingnut Roundup is a marathon. It's not a race. It's a marathon, not a race. However, the longer it goes, the weirder it gets. And that's just how I like it, baby. That's just how I like it. I like to take you along for a weird, weird ride. Let's see. Lindsay Eastman. Hey, Jeff, always happy to catch the stream. Have you ever wanted to cover breatharians? Talk about some really crazy BS. Have a good night, Reverend Dr. Holiday. Have a good night, Lindsay. Yeah, I've watched a bunch of breatharian videos. It's one of those things where it's like, how do I debunk people who think they're basically using magic breath, magic breathing? I maybe one of these days we'll just do a nice fast beat through some breatharian videos here on the Roundup. I think that'd be pretty good. But dedicating a whole video to it, I don't know. Maybe if I find the right one, I'm saving myself for the right video, Darth the Cutest, beer money for the clerk? Yeah, man, absolutely. Jay Reynolds, I have a second cousin that is basically an aunt because of how close she was with my mother. She's a really nice lady. Sadly, her name is Karen. Oh. Gother LT says, brain worms. I need to be higher for this. Well, I'm not in control of that, but you are. And you can do whatever you like. I'm not your dad. Or am I? I don't know. Could be. How old are you? Anyway, all right. So, yeah, you know him, you love him. It's Young Pharaoh.
More knowledge that you gain, it's gonna hurt my nigga. R.I.P. Dr. Say, I think they murked my nigga. I build stars like astrology, we hit the club and demolish it. That jury shine like Apollo, plugged in like a fire stick. We screaming R.I.P. Malcolm out.
Peace, family. This video right here is about the science of a sound mind. Okay? Now, let's just get right into it. Okay? What is sound? Sound is an electromagnetic frequency that carries information.
No. No.
Everything makes a sound. Excuse me. Everything makes a sound. Whether you can hear it or not. Your ears are only designed to hear within a certain range.
Okay, wait. Okay, if you fuck up that bad at the very beginning of your video, sound is not an electromagnetic wave. An electromagnetic wave can travel through anything, including a vacuum. Sound cannot. Sound is a mechanical wave. That's literally the first thing that you said in your video, and you're fucking wrong. How do you do that? How? It's amazing. It's incredible. This is wild. All right, no, let's go. No. Let's go.
Of sound frequency. But that doesn't mean things don't make sounds. You can't hear the sun. You can't hear the spheres in the solar system. But they make a sound. Okay? People say,
what?
If a tree falls in the forest and you don't hear it, did it make it? Yes, it made a sound. And this is where feeling comes in.
That is not the point of that thought exercise. That's not it. You gotta, hang on. You gotta love young Pharaoh because he's sitting there and he's thinking about that shit. Somebody says it around and he's like, "Of course it does." But it's more evolved than that. Everything makes a sound. If it falls and it makes a crash, it makes a sound. We know, but that's not the reason that we're asking. Oh my God, what I wouldn't give to just sit down and have like a few beers with young Pharaoh, and he didn't know who I was. I don't know if he knows who I am now, and just listen.
Because I can't hear it, but I can still feel it. And so emotions are sounds. What are they? This is where telepathy comes in. Huh? I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna give you one more Jew before I get back on my point, because I'm stepping on the side to give you a Jew to unlock your power. Emotions are sounds. They're messages. It's up to you to decode the message and digest the information.
Emotions are sound. Okay. I'm gonna try and replicate the sound of how I'm feeling right now. There we go.
Huh? Telepathy is not something you do with your mind. It's something you do with your heart and then process in your mind. But I'm going to leave it right there. And coming back to on point, right? Everything makes a sound. Animals, trees, air, everything. This camera, the desk, if it vibrates, it makes a sound. It's up to you to be able to bioenergetically absorb that frequency and see what it's telling you. So the reason some people don't know how to listen is because they don't know how to hear. And the reason that somebody don't know how to that some people don't know how to hear is because they don't know how to listen. And so that being said, you have one sense, not five. You have one. Your electromagnetic field. Everything has to touch you before you process that data. Oxygen molecules, gases have to touch your nasal passageways and your nasal hairs before your brain calculates smell.
Okay.
Taste. A physical atom has to touch your tongue in order for you to process taste.
It's a little bit more complicated than just an atom or anything, but like, oh my God. I feel like I'm getting the shit beat out of me right now, man.
Hearing, sound waves have to go into your eardrum and touch the bones in your ears and touch your skull for your skeleton to process sound.
Listen, I can't wear earmuffs because it blocks my skeleton's ability to hear. Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Light, eyes, photons have to hit your retina and be converted into electrical signals and sent to the back of the brain, into the section of the brain that deals with optical vision. Then your brain has to process those signals and then refract that signal back out for you to process vision. So without being touched, you cannot have any sense of sense. So I'm sorry, once again, no disrespect to white people, but I'm sorry that white people lied to you. Okay, there's really only one sense, but which is your mind, which is your electromagnetic field.
I didn't do that. I don't. I'm getting a sensation from my electromagnetic field.
And this is an understanding we had before we were uncivilized by uncivilized people who told us they were civilizing us. But coming back on point, right?
Oh.
Dealing back with the science of a sound mind. Sound is internal and external. Okay? Now you might say, Pharaoh, why are you always talking about internal and external? The internal is something that a specific group of people don't talk about, because from my personal studies, they don't possess an internal. But that's just my personal studies and opinions, and
they're just empty on the inside, or full of worms, like Frank Tefano. I forgot to mention that too. Yeah, I was gonna make the comment that I think Frank Tufano isn't actually juicing with a bunch of steroids. That's why his muscles are so big. I think Frank Tufano at this point is a living colony of the parasites that he picked up from eating all that raw fucking meat. I don't know. Maybe young Pharaoh's into something, man. You know?
I'll debate that with anybody, but to each his own. So I'm going to just keep it universal. The internal is important because the internal part of yourself is the part of yourself that you produce. It's the part of yourself that you self-sufficient, that where you supposed to be self-sufficient. So for example, externally, we looking for love, right? But if we never get that love, yes, it's going to affect us because every cause has an effect, but it should never affect us to the point where we destroy because we should have been giving ourselves love the whole goddamn time. Externally, yes, it's nice if somebody else thinks for you. But if nobody else thinks for you, you shouldn't become a idiotic moron because internally you should have been thinking for yourself the whole time.
You know what? I agree with you. No, I don't. But really, I'm sorry. I think young Pharaoh has actually broken my sense of humor. I think, you know, it's like that fucking episode in South Park where Cartman laughs so hard he just can't laugh anymore. I think that might have happened to me. Holy shit. Holy shit. Also, that is a fantastic pause screen, and I love it, and it's wonderful. And it's everything, it encapsulates everything about young Pharaoh. God, so beautiful. I'm so glad that I found this Wingnut. He has been one of my personal favorites for a long time. Shine on, you crazy, crazy diamond. Okay, we have to move on, or I might actually die. I might actually cease to live anymore. We gotta move on. Oh, man. Let's see, where are we at? I think... Oh, yeah, Skylark Song says, you may not be our daddy, but you are our daddy. I've accepted it. That's fine. Spanderx says, Daddy Father Jeff, you once again descend towards madness only to swiftly come back with juicy content from all the quacks of the world. Indeed. And, man, we got some choice ones today. Lauren Oliver, wow, young Pharaoh looks like he absorbed yada and became stronger. Either that or he's juicing, or he hit the COVID weight hard. Those some gains. Yeah, he's looking pretty fit. Looking more fit than I am, that's for sure. Queen of the Cree 59, my new husband and I just got married over Zoom today. Our wedding was postponed, and today is our 7-year anniversary, so here's a present from us to you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And Cosmic Cadet says, put that on a shirt. I can't wear earmuffs. It blocks my skeleton's ability to hear. Quality merch. Ooh, yeah. I do see your recommendation for Tong Ren in the chat. I figured I would say that right now so you don't have to say it another 15 times, okay? I'll look it up. I promise. It's okay. Now chat something different. All right. So, I actually do a pretty good job of keeping my eye on the chat and for the most part knowing what you guys are talking about. I just can't always necessarily, comment on everything right away. But, yeah. All right, everybody. It's audience participation time. I'm going to give you a few moments if you need to. You can get up and kind of stretch, kind of just take a few paces. But this is the part of the show where we all have to do the same thing. We all have to participate. We do. I would threaten that the stream would cut off, but that's what's going to happen anyway if you don't participate. Some of you guys have sent me videos of you also participating in some of these ridiculous ones, and it was fantastic. I loved it. I just absolutely made my day. Now, for a while now, we've been doing Face Yoga Expert, and we have not been spending some time with Dr. Mandel here, but you know what? He's back, baby. Dr. Mandel is back. And I just realized that pause screen, man. That's fantastic. I couldn't have made that happen any better. That's fantastic. Also, wasn't on purpose. All right, so we're all going to follow along with a good doctor, and we're going to learn some healing eye exercises to refresh tired eyes and cleanse lymphatics. Well, I got to tell you, my lymphatics are filthy, and my eyes are tired, so this is going to rejuvenate me. What did I click on? Oh, yeah, there we go.
So let's do these exercises together.
Yes.
Two important things. One, make sure your hands are always clean. And two, never rub your eyes directly because that can cause potential problems.
He's back, baby.
The first thing we're going to do is take the heels of our hand coming outside of our eyes. Like when we get up in the morning, we like rub our eyes, but rub the outside, little circles like this. Do this 20 seconds.
Yeah, see, that's nothing. That's fine.
You'll
you can do
notice
this. Do it, guys.
If you look at babies, they do this all the time. This is really refreshing. Once you get up in the morning,
be like a
try
baby.
this exercise.
Be
Just
like a
rub in
baby.
Little circular motions. You can rub up a little higher up, little circles.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stretch the tissues more.
Yeah,
This
stretch my
really
tissues, daddy.
stimulates those eyes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Take your second or third finger and come on the outside of your eyebrow. You could put lotion or coconut oil, whatever you like.
Oh,
but
boy.
take the finger and just run it across the eyebrow and come down to the top of the nasal area like this.
Ow!
Okay?
That
We're gonna
sucks.
do 5 of those. Push in nice and come right down.
That doesn't
This
feel
is
good at all.
Really good for you to stimulate the supraorbital region.
I mean, I'm stimulated,
2 more. Beautiful.
but this sucks. I don't like this at all.
Okay, you're doing great.
Ugh. Also fucked up my brows,
So now
bro.
let's stimulate the temporal region. We'll use this part of our hand, the thenar part, and we'll just put it over the soft area, little circles like this. 20 seconds. This is really good for you. Lots of increased blood supply that will directly affect those eyes by just stimulating this area.
Sure, of course.
Beautiful. 20 seconds.
Just yeet your eyes, man. Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Now
know.
take your thumbs. Let's go right above the pupil area, the supraorbital bone, that bone right above the eye.
Damn it.
Do not put.
That's what I was wondering about too. Is like going up against the grain of your eyebrows feels like really fucking weird and like I don't know, man. I don't know. The way obviously these are all silly and ridiculous. It's not actually really gonna do anything. Some of these will like maybe kind of like relieve some. Maybe I don't know. I mean, who gets a knot in their muscles in their face, right? Like what the fuck? And like what? You get wrinkles because you don't have enough circulation to your eyes? Shut the fuck up. But they are fun to do.
Push on the eye. Go underneath that bone as much as you can to where you don't push on the eye.
Yeah.
And little circular motions.
That's
good.
That is shit.
Whichever way you want to go, clockwise or counterclockwise,
That
it
is
doesn't
super
matter.
shit.
Little circular motions.
No,
We'll do that for about 20 seconds.
No. Oh man, that fucking blows. It's like also one of those things. Like I don't know if you guys were like me as a kid, but I was always fucking with my eyes and shit and fucking with everything. You know, very very curious. And it's like when you're a kid and you kind of like pushed against your eye and it's up here, but you see like a dark spot down there and you're like, what the fuck is that? Why does it do that? I don't know. I don't know why it does that. Actually, if anybody knows why it does that, you should send me a message because I'm really curious. I've always tried to figure that out. Messing up your makeup. I'm sure you look beautiful. Come on. You look great. You look fine. You're fine. Dr. Mandel here. All right. Let's just move into the next one. So Dr. Mandel also usually signifies about the halfway point. We made it. Woo! We made it halfway through the roundup. We've gotten through some of the more heavy stuff. No, we haven't. We've gotten through some of the more pedestrian stuff. And we get to very swiftly. We get to just very swiftly move into some crazy stuff. Now, next up is Brother Sage. Now, I know what you're thinking. Veteran viewers, my veteran viewers of the Roundup, those of you who've been with me for a long time, or even just a short time, but you've been here before, you're the real ones, you're the MVPs, love you so much. You know, usually, what Brother Sage means. But we're not actually going to see him doing anything with the pee-pee. He's just going to talk about it. And this is how we're going to move into the second half.
All right, next what you have is this really cool respirator. I've demonstrated this a couple of times. You guys might have seen it. This is a Philips model, a respirator. There's the brand. It's backwards. Figure it out. So you turn it on, and what it does is it breaks these down to minute little particles they call nebulized water. And so we're either going to suck it up the nose, one nostril or another. You got to remember there's a dust, a fine little cloud of white.
Picture, if you will, this man. It's easy because he's right there. Picture this man in the morning, kicking back, and turning on his nebulizer after he's poured some aged Shivambu into it, and ejecting a fine dusting, if you will, perhaps a morning dew of nebulized pee-pee. And I'm sure he's thinking, well, I'm inhaling it through the nose, but you know it's not all going in the nose. It's just going all over him. A shower, if you will. A shower of pure gold.
Airborne urine in the air, right? So you put it in the other nose. You do the same thing, however you do it, right? You can suck it up the mouth. You can put it in the ears. You can spray it all over the face, the hair. Use your imagination. You can just let, if you don't have a nebulizer, just leave it going for a while and let it clear the airspace. Philip, you saw the box over there. I will show it on the other video. This is a simple nebulizer. You can get it for like $30 online or at a health food store. And you'll fill up the well. Bada boom. With your
So one of the reasons why I do mention these things, and I bring up these videos of the weird people with the pee-pee, is you never know. You know, you never know. Like, there are people out there, maybe your coworkers, maybe even some family members, maybe some random people on the street, your friends, whoever. Maybe they secretly think the earth is flat. Ooh, that'd be weird. Maybe they have some very troubling opinions about other pseudoscientific, strange things. Okay, well, strange. But then they could do things like this. And do you think that they'd tell you, like, before you walk into their house, like, by the way, I nebulize my piss. Just so you know. So if it smells a little salty in the air, it's, Pea breeze! Oh my God, who was that? Christina Ayuso, or Christina Pea Breeze. You're fantastic, and I love you. Wow. Hey, it's not smelling too fresh in here, man. You want to spare some Pea Breeze? Roll me stop, brother. It's cool, give it to me. I'll re-up it, dude. Oh my fucking God. All right. Anyway. I have way too much fun with that shit. Squitters Titters, I really like all this esoteric bullcrap because it feels like foreplay. Sending good vibes from my balls. Nice, man. Zira Hyena, my depression has been kicking my ass, but I've been looking forward to this. Made me laugh with that scream. Been a while since I caught a Roundup live, too. Loving the Mohawk makes me miss mine. Much love from the UK. Absinthe rocks and trans rats. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Mohawks are awesome. Being who you are is awesome, and absinthe is fucking awesome right now. Man, I feel so good. Not drunk at all. Just like that very weird, heady, like, everything is a little extra strange right now. It's nice. I do this to myself, so it's not like I can get upset about it. All right. Yes. Okay, we've looked at this guy before on the Roundup, but I had no idea what kind of an operator that we were dealing with. And I feel like it's important that we know, because it's very, very, very common that, we might tease some people that we see on the Roundup. You might not want to tease this guy after you learn what he can do. This is Michael K. Jaco.
But wouldn't you agree
talking to some dude?
The more that you embrace the higher emotions, love, gratitude, kindness, that these abilities just come to you more and more. So if you're just trained as a jarhead, kill, that it would be harder and harder to really unleash these intuitive abilities. So the more that you become a more complete person and become kinder and more loving, it would only seem that it would enhance those abilities even further.
Just wait for it.
That's beautiful, Brad, and that is actually absolutely
man.
what happened with me, because I was one of those like cyborg killers. You know, I was trained to an unbelievable level, but when I went into these spiritual realms, these love-centered realms, my abilities went to a different level. So instead of having to go hunt Bin Laden and a bunch of other terrorists, I set my consciousness and took them out. Took them down, took their abilities down.
That's right. This man's psychic abilities killed Bin Laden.
They were vulnerable. And then my old team came in and got, you know, Bin Laden, coincidentally. And then, you know, some other, it was like clockwork. I would focus on a terrorist, and within a year they were gone. So there's different things that are going on right now in our nation, in our nation's capital and stuff like that, where I focus my consciousness on it. And I know that things are going to happen in a certain way. Now we're going to see things play back and forth, and everybody's not going to know what's going on moment to moment. But on the long term, things are very positive.
Listen, you know, the world is always uncertain. We never know which way some things are going to go. The winds of change blow in all directions, and other things that people say. Ooh.
Jeff, normally I'm asleep during your live streams, but whatever you do, please continue doing it. Your magic of the Roundup is needed.
I'm busting out magic, baby. Chia! Thank you so much, Chaotic Ying. Thank you. Very, very sweet of you. Look, so what I was going to say is, you know, the winds of change blow in all directions. The future is always uncertain. It's no fate but what we make. All that kind of shit. But I am very comforted by the encouraging, hopeful words spoken by this psychic cyborg. It just kind of gives me a good, warm feeling. It makes me feel like everything's just going to be okay. Because if something bad does happen, he'll just kill it with his fucking mind. It's cool. It's good. I don't know if there's anything else good in here. We'll give him a little bit more and see what happens.
There. And that's hard for people to look at, because most people don't look long term. They look at right now, what do you got? And it's chaos. So they're like, they're all frustrated and they're chaotic and stuff. So like our work and your amazing books are perfect for people to start to you know, connect with these energies so that they can have that calm, that those beautiful states of consciousness that even when I was in combat zones.
Oh my God, you're so fucking boring. Listen, can you psychically predict a shark attack? Cha-cha-cha! I didn't time that very good. Ah, man. Yeah. That shark is so cute. I love that thing. It's fucking awesome. That's super cool. Yeah. It's like very, very often the wingnuts that I enjoy the most are incredibly long-winded, and some of the funniest things will happen in live streams that are anywhere from like an hour to sometimes 4 hours. But unless you watch a very, very significant amount, or you like edit it all together, it's almost impossible to show in like a very small sequence of clips. So there's plenty of times where there's things that I'll find throughout the month that I've watched. Like I just sat there while I'm playing video games, or I'm writing some notes and shit, and I'm listening to this like 3-hour long Wingnut stream, right? And I'll be dying laughing. But I can't show it to you because unless we watch like the whole thing, ain't nobody got time for that. So it just is what it is, man. Is what it is. But when I can find little nuggets like that, like, yeah, my psychic powers killed Bin Laden. More, please. More of that, please. Less talking about your shitty book. I wrote a shitty book and I don't talk about it. I mean, come on, man. So we've got another Macy Kinder that we are going to watch. It's only 40 seconds. And then after that, Memory. If Memory is currently watching, I'm going to need a bathroom break, but I'll make it up to you because I got an awesome video for you to watch. All right, so here's another Macy Kinder. Yes, it is another Transvestigation one, but this one is actually quite a bit funnier.
Damn it. Can't trust these deceiving damn devils. Here go Vin hands right here. And as we can see from this hand and from this hand, that Vin rhymes, whatever the fuck this one name is a whole damn female. This is a female right here.
Marcellus Wallace is not a female. And if Marcellus Wallace was a female, then who cares? It's none of our business, etc., etc., etc. But still, I mean, look, Ving looks fantastic. He looks fantastic. Why you gotta hate, man? Why you gotta hate?
Vin rhymes. Anyway, it's a whole female playing a male. That's how they do us. That's why we so damn fucked up right now. Can't y'all see that Vin Rhames is a female? Just like Joe Biden?
That's why I added it. Joe Biden is trans? First trans president, guys. We did it. We didn't even know we were doing it, and we did it. And you know what? That's progress, and we should celebrate. Guys, I'd like to propose a toast to the very first trans president of the United States, Joe Biden. You did it. My money was on the first trans woman as a president, not the first trans man. But whatever, it's cool. I'll take it, dude. You know, it's fine. It's cool. I'm just happy that Joe is able to live his best life. It's progress, everybody, and we should all be happy for everyone who is blessed enough to be able to find a way to live happy in the way that they want to. And otherwise, we should stay the fuck out of their business. Unlike Macy Kinder, who is just somebody to laugh at. Yeah. All right. Anyway. Hi, baby. Yeah. Let me get this lowered a little bit for you. Everybody, Memory Holiday.
Memory Holiday needs more wine.
Memory Holiday needs more wine. That box of wine is right there, yo. Do you want these or do you want the cans? Yeah? Okay. And
My messy hair.
so this is the slider for the volume, and you can see like where you're at, obviously, right there.
Yeah, because I know how OBS works.
Yeah. And I'm giving you a really good video.
A really good video?
Yeah, I mean, usually when I say I'm giving you a good video, I give you something like torturous.
Is it one that I picked out?
No.
Did you already watch those?
No. You get to watch Bob Larson this month.
Oh. Bob Larson.
Real exorcist Bob Larson.
Okay. Spacebar, yeah?
Yeah. Spacebar will play it.
Hang on, I gotta give my love to the chat before I play this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hi. Ooh, that outfit. Yeah,
Do you want some absinthe?
No.
Huh?
I'm drinking wine. Yeah, I've got the like acid wash, like high-waisted jeans today. Feeling super 80s. It's great.
You look gorgeous.
Did the scene change? Can you guys see this?
Just stand up.
I didn't think so. There we go. Yeah, you didn't tell me which button to press for the scene change.
One that says videos.
I don't press buttons. I don't know what they do. It's too funny.
Look at me. I judge you.
What? Oh, he's a dolphin. He's a choking dolphin. Give that man some water. He's a pterodactyl. See, I can do that too. Are they saying fuck you?
Obey the people of God.
No.
Ready, yours? Yes. You know what the problem is? Kundalini. Well,
Kundalini?
that's not who I am!
What?
Slate your judgment. Who are you? Where are you? Looks like death. Are you deaf? You came here with the snake, didn't you? You came with love.
I see why he gave this to me now.
I think I already know. This guy's done some serious drugs, hasn't he? What's he done? Oh, I'm not sure of everything, but I know, man. It's eating your mouth and it's eating your brain. But this thing's gonna go. You're wearing that shirt for a reason.
28, single and a Christian. He has been through multiple deliverance sessions with his local prayer team. His was given up for adoption. What?
You did before.
What? Wait. What? Did y'all see that? What?
2 years. And good. Come on. Well, tonight's the night. Yes.
This dude looks like he wants to fuck Bob Larson, doesn't he? He's giving Bob Larson the come fuck in the eyes.
All part of his kingdom of destruction.
All that are part of his kingdom of destruction.
I don't want them.
I don't want them.
I cancel their rights.
Cancel their rights.
I ask the Holy Spirit to go back.
Go back.
To where this happened.
Where this happened.
I want the Spirit to look at me.
He's like, I want that finger in my mouth.
This life or his ancestors? Which? Answer it! Ancestors! How many generations? 3! What did they do 3 generations ago? What did they do? Witchcraft?
Ooh.
The sword of the Spirit, I said.
Mems, you are a beautiful human. Oh, and Jeff is pretty too. Lulz.
Thanks.
Oregon loved you both. Oregon queer folks stand proud.
Hey.
Please tell my spouse Deb I love her.
Yes.
Yes, Oregon queers. Yes.
I can't wear these properly because of my hair. My hair.
Oh, Joshua.
Do you want to trade?
A 3-year-old boy.
Oh yeah, that works.
Who was abandoned by his parents. Nobody wants him.
That's a dick move, Bob.
They're selfish. They want their drugs. Their alcohol.
Bob's kind of a jerk sometimes.
Jesus.
I think this dude wants to fuck Bob Larson.
Yes, the Spirit of the Father.
Before Bob can bind the demons and force them to lift the curse on Joshua, he has to minister. Oh, damn it. I didn't read it fast enough again.
By faith in Christ.
I should just pause it next time.
Spirit of death.
Spirit of death.
Those of his kingdom.
Those of his kingdom.
This makes me want to drink.
And obey the man of God.
Do it.
The man of God. With the sword of the Spirit, I separate.
Is he going to put the Bible in his butt?
Man that belongs to Christ from you.
No, he's going to put it in his dick.
Get up and face me.
Yeah.
Say, we the people of God agree. We the people of God agree. Obey us.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Say, I, death.
I, death.
Say it, I, death. Bind myself. Bind myself.
Bind myself.
Oh, my kingdom.
Bind myself.
Come on, my kingdom.
Come on, my
We
kingdom.
lift the curse.
Ooh.
What?
Say it, we lift the curse.
Come on, my cupcake. Kingdom.
We lift the curse. Of 3 generations. Of 3 generations. Of abandonment. Of abandonment. Addiction. Addiction.
Someone's going to clip that and it's just going to be us going,
Addiction. Say it. Addiction. Spiteful judgment.
Not
Yeah.
supposed to cuss on my stream.
bitch,
We have no
slap him
right.
with the cross.
Say we have no right to this man of God.
Do this, man.
To this man.
To that-
How dare you say that about
It'd be funny if, like, one of these dudes just lets out a juicy fucking cutter one of these days.
this man of God? Say it. Say it. Say we have no right to this man of God. Say it. We have no right to this man of God. Say I, death. Say it.
Oh, dear.
Oh, death.
Face me.
another year now.
What is my kingdom? Go. Now, go.
No.
Say go.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go.
Say go.
No.
Say go.
No.
Say go. Now. Now. Two.
Jesus' name.
Two.
Jesus'
Two.
name.
Jesus' name.
No. Oh yeah, I have to open my present. All right, I'm done with that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's open presents.
Yep, Mem still has a present to open real quick from some of the presents that we got at the beginning of the stream.
Let's see.
This is a really good Bob Larson. I think this is like an older one that he just recently released.
Good Bob Larson?
Yeah, dude. No, this is a great one.
I just see I feel like this is the beginning of a porno.
Wait, let me see if I can. I have to kind of position it like maybe like here. Am I on?
No, you gotta scoot the. There you go. Yeah, there. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Okay, what is this?
All right. What'd you get?
It says, Ann Stan designs metal clay jewelry and accessories. Ann Stan. Ooh. Oh shit! What?
Wow. Here.
Be wholesome. Ignore Bob and show us a hug. Desperate times require deep pockets.
That's really awesome. You guys know me so well.
Here. You can show it.
I'm gonna show it because memory likes stones. Oh wait, that's backwards.
That's beautiful. That's really fucking cool.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That's super rad.
I love stones. I
Love stones.
Yeah. So now the headphones are underneath it, but thank you. I am definitely gonna wear the fuck out of this.
Yeah.
Does it say what kind of stone it is on it? No. Oh, you got it from Etsy. Dude, Etsy is the shit.
Etsy is the shit.
My pronouns patch on my vest that says she, her, and is it a dust flap on the AR-15?
Yeah, I have a dust flap on my AR-15 that says be gay, and then when it flips down it says do crime.
And my Defend Equality shirt are from Etsy, the same store, off-color decals.
Yeah.
Hashtag not sponsored, but also hashtag support
Good store.
artists.
Yeah.
So
Sweet. Well, thanks for letting me go use the bathroom, baby. Appreciate it.
I don't know. Now I have two pronouns on my. Maybe I should put this on something else.
Yeah, probably.
Because I've got this one. So
yeah. So I mean, like, I don't always have to torture you when you take over for me a little bit.
Oh, no,
you know.
This is torture.
This is torture?
This was torture.
How in the hell was that? That was fantastic.
I thought it was kind of boring. I like the weird shit.
All right, you know what? Hey, that's a challenge. That's a challenge, though. That's a challenge. So next month, I'm gonna have to find something really, really, really disturbing for you.
I mean, like, you can't beat the like menopausal women putting that thing on their underpants and like thrusting.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? They
No.
have like this thing that they put in their underpants, and they're like, it's supposed to help with menopause. That's what you made me watch.
Oh God! Oh, dude, no. Okay, yeah. No, I do remember. Yeah. No, I remember that one. That one was good. That one was good.
Yeah,
that was good.
I like that shit. Give me more of that shit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you.
I know you do. Fucking better.
Merry holiday, everybody.
Bye, chat.
Oh man. How you guys feeling? You guys want to finish that Bob Larson video? Only has like another minute left. I kind of want to finish it. Actually, it's pretty great. I like it a lot. So let's finish it real fast. Wow. Okay. There might have been a quick, brief service interruption there for like half a second. Did the stream just all of a sudden accidentally like cut out a little bit? I was clicked on the wrong thing and I I hit spacebar and that interrupts the stream. Okay, cool. We should be fine. If we're fine, tell me we're fine in the chat, please. Because now I feel foolish. I feel silly.
in the name of Jesus. Come on, tell me somewhere to go. Come on. Come on. Push it out, you Josh. Push this people out. Push it out. Go. Go.
What? Oh, you left your phone. Oh, okay. That's fine. You think it was fine? Good. Yeah. I think it didn't even trip up. Cool.
Release him. We apply the blood of Jesus over him from the crown of his head to the soles of his feet. Let him go. Holy Spirit, fire. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, with the peace of God, the presence of Christ, the comfort of the Holy Spirit to fill you. To fill you with his.
The dude has a hardcorechristianity.com t-shirt. This is pretty hardcore.
Out.
Break your ties.
In the name of Jesus' name, out. In Jesus' name, out.
Set him free in the name of Jesus.
Out.
Jesus. Receive the peace of Christ. Receive the peace of Christ. Well, that's not
We got him, everybody. We got him. We got him, everybody. We got him. Once again, the world is safe. Due to Bob Larson. Real exorcist. Let's see. Darth Akita says he must be pretty bad at this because the only other psychic cyborg I know of wouldn't need a year to do that. Ooh. Chloe M says, whether you look great and have epic hair tonight. Much love from Colorado. Thank you. Thank you again, Larry Walter Jr. Appreciate you. Randomness says, have $1 because I was taking the trash at work and an asshole put glass shards in a box of trash. I narrowly avoided cutting myself on it because they didn't put a sign or anything on it, but the Roundup gave me luck. Hey, we're instilling you with that magical energy. Something. And Chaotic Ying says, be wholesome, ignore Bob, and show us a hug. Desperate times require deep pockets. I'll see if I can get her in for the end of the Roundup, and we'll get in a good hug. A good hug. We'll send our psychic hugs to you. Oh. Okay. I don't want to spend too much time because this dude can be really long-winded, but I need to have this guy on the Roundup again. It takes forever for him to actually get to his point. You know what I mean? Like, that's the main thing. It's like 90% of his videos is just his catchphrases and shit, but they're so wacky.
Beautiful deep divers, another beautiful day in the heart of nature. You can hear those beautiful birds sending you all tons of good ass energy today, deep divers. Take that. Now I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're not being a zombie today, okay? I remember playing Resident Evil. And all the zombies were wearing face masks.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you heard the saying, deep divers. History has a strange way of repeating itself. Now, shout out to everyone who's raising the frequency. Shout out to everyone who's raising the vibration.
Vibration, huh?
I want to remind you, there is nothing to be afraid of. Yes, the coming zombie apocalypse. It's on its way. However,
there's nothing to be afraid of. By the way, there's a coming zombie apocalypse. Okay.
If you know who you are, you don't have to worry because you won't be the zombie. One love to each and every one of you.
Just one?
Fear.
Listen, I can't just be satisfied with just one love, okay? You know, I've been over this a few times, all right? You know, never settle. I don't know where I'm going to take that joke.
Is the greatest thief of your happiness and your joy. And when I see what's happening on the planet, like there is so much fear going around.
Yeah.
And to me, fear is the only pandemic on the planet. Slow motion this side. Let love guide you, not fear. Okay, let me go into the boy from the Matrix. Wait a minute. Okay. Check this out. If you see fear, don't run away from fear, for that will only make your fear increase. Instead, walk towards your fear, then it will no longer cease to exist.
What? If you have fear, don't run away from your fear because it makes your fear stronger. Run towards your fear because it will make it no longer cease to exist. So it just continues to exist? What the fuck does that even mean? How do you actually even fuck up your own bullshit new age affirmation garbage? How does one do... Whomst can do such a thing? Whomst, I say! Whomst, sir! What the fuck does that even mean? What does any of that mean?
Slow motion this side. There is no spoon, deep divers.
He said it from the
Shout out
movie.
to everyone who's really diving deep.
Fuck
Someone
me dead.
brought to my attention. In ancient Egypt, a form of torture was to insert something up someone's nose. Ouch! And basically turn them into a zombie because they would have bacteria floating up there and everything.
So somebody would stick a thing in your nose and it would have bacteria and everything and it would turn you into a zombie. First of all, I've never heard of an Egyptian zombie. I don't know what you're talking about. Second of all, I don't think that's how bacteria works. Third of all, aren't you supposed to be like happy and making us like feel good? This is how you're like putting your energy out there and you're like, deep divers, we're gonna be surrounded by zombies, and also there was torture to turn you into a zombie, jabbing shit in your fucking face. Oh no, he's talking about COVID, isn't he? He's talking about COVID! Oh, he's talking about COVID tests! Holy shit! Holy shit! I didn't even realize that. Oh my god.
Once again, history has a strange way of repeating itself. Read between the lines, deep divers.
What the fuck?
We got a whole lot to talk about. The coming zombie apocalypse. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. The cat down the road loves you. I love you. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I hope you're doing that today. Now, first things first. If you are choosing not to be a zombie today, congratulations. Because we didn't come here to be zombies. We came here to be free. I told you, sometimes I feel like I'm in a video game of Resident Evil when I look outside of my window. Like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Is this the zombie apocalypse? The dawn of the dead? It seems like it. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello?
No.
There. Now, once again, I want to remind you,
So I'm going to translate this a little bit, just so like I am mesmerized by how crazy it is that I didn't realize what he was talking about the first time I picked this video. He looks out his window these days and he feels like he's in a Resident Evil game surrounded by zombies, and that must be the people. Slow motion this way. The people who think that COVID is real. But he's not saying that. He's not saying that. Because if you look, there's no warning on this video. There's no warning on this video. This video on a channel with 1.87 million subscribers, only almost 2 million subscribers. Follow this fucking dumbass. 90,000 people already have seen this video. and it has not been like tagged as potential COVID denialism. But that's exactly what he's fucking talking about. I mean, I think you'd have to be blind not to see it. Now, this is a 21-minute video, and I don't want to focus too much on this video anymore, but we're going to give him just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer.
If you know who you are, you don't have to worry. Shout out to all the chosen ones. Shout out to everyone who is not focusing on fear and allowing love to guide them. I told you, the word apocalypse emanates from the Greek apocalypsis, which means a lifting of the veil. Yes, we are living in the apocalypse. In other words, the lifting of the veil. We are now starting to see this matrix for what it really is. Now,
he talks about love, but wouldn't it be more of an act of love to do your own like civic duty to help try and safeguard the health and safety of people around? And that instead, just trying to choose to live in denialism would basically be an act of selfishness and thus evil. I don't understand how people can be this short-sighted and daft. But then again, this dude's a fucking grifter anyway, so what the fuck do I know?
the house is on fire. Okay, let me show you how this matrix works, okay? The house is on fire.
He gets 20 seconds, then we're moving on.
But you can't say there's a fire. You can't do that. You see, that's exactly what's happening on the planet with censorship, with them taking away your freedom of speech. Like, the roof is on fire. Have you heard that song? Yes. But you can't say the house is on fire. This is how the inorganic ones control you. Like,
the inorganic ones.
You can talk about everything except that the house is on fire. The good news is there's been so much pushback. And a lot of these
shitty people making crappy videos on YouTube that otherwise they get to play on the Wingnut Roundup to show you how stupid they are. Okay, we're moving on. I cannot. Man, when I originally programmed that in, full disclosure, I thought Ralph was just going to be talking about like some form of end time prophecy that maybe there was like a zombie apocalypse. And I was like, I don't know where exactly this is going to go. And then on second viewing with you guys right now, I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. I get where you're coming from. Man, Jesus. Tell us more about that. I want to know more about the inorganic ones. Does he think Mark Zuckerberg is a robot? He is. But, whatever. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that one. Cooking the Burrow says, you think after all this time Jezebel would have given up on old Bob here? You're bad at your job, Bob. You would think so. But I think, okay. Listen. I think that Jezebel and Bob Larson are in a dysfunctional relationship, okay? And I really mean this, too. I feel like Bob maybe is the constant reincarnation of, like, say, a witch hunter or maybe even further back, like a high priest or something. And this eternal soul, right? This eternal soul has been traveling throughout the ages, constantly trying to do battle with the demon Jezebel, because the demon Jezebel has been around for thousands and thousands of years. So they're in this constant battle, whereupon they're kind of like edging each other. Like, there's obviously some very strong sexual tension going on there between Jezebel and Bob. There's obviously some form of, like, maybe betrayal. Maybe back in, like, I don't know, dude, ancient Babylon times or something like that. Jezebel got caught, like, making out with, like, I don't know, the demon Molokai or some shit. And that made Bob really pissed off, or whoever Bob was at the time before he was reincarnated 1,000 times. And so that led to them constantly having this dysfunctional relationship where all the time Jezebel's going and trying to get Bob's attention by infecting people with herself, possessing them, and then Bob has to expel them. But that's the only way she can get him to pay attention to her, and she's desperately trying to get back together. But it's the only way that she can actually get his attention. What we're dealing with right here is centuries long, millennia long, if you will, dysfunctional relationship whereupon the collateral damage is the ruining of people's lives and the constant need for exorcisms. So if you want to say that the demon Jezebel is a terrible, terrible, awful force in the world, you then also have to admit that Bob Larson himself is partly responsible because he just can't communicate. He's just not good at it. Somebody needs to send them to counseling so all of us can get some fucking rest. Fuck am I talking about? All right, anyway. Thank you very much for that super chat. Jail Not Here says, I'm trying to figure out if my screen is broken or if your green screen is. It's a green screen. Yeah, I gotta do something about that. That's driving me fucking crazy. Also, does Bob Larson save the Bible in the bit move only for movie? Oh, save the Bible in the butt move only for women. Well, he's all man, baby. Wow. Hey. Thank you. I'll read that in just a second. There's no message, but thank you. That's very, very sweet of you. I guess he does. He's all man, baby. Lauren Oliver, Egyptian Zombie is a sick band name. It should be. It should be. Yeah. Tal Trayson, forgive me, Reverend Dr. Daddy Jeff, for I've sinned. It's been some time since my last live stream. Well, I'm just glad you're back. Cook DeBur says, beautiful deep divers. Once again, yeah, deep zombies. Fear, woo, what? Yeah, Resident Evil, 432 hertz or something about chakras, yeah? I hope I did that super chat justice. I had to take some creative liberties. Chill Chica says, hey, Jeff, my spouse and I are in a vax trial against this zombie virus. Wish us luck that it works. Hope for fast vaccines for everyone else. Indeed. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Vigil Anchovy, the inorganic ones, time for that deep lore. I agree. And Kathleen Gerber, thank you so much. That is very generous. That is super, super generous. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I wish you had left a message. All right, guys, it's time for Cult Watch. We're gonna look into some of the cults that I've made videos on in the past and see how they're doing. First up is Love Has Won. First up, we're going to look at this this video. This is actually the only Love Is One that we're going to watch today, but this is a clip from one of their many live streams. They live stream every single day, and they are all terrible. They're terrible. They're awful. I don't recommend you try and watch them. It is fucking torture. But this is a clip that they clipped out for some reason called Father God speaking on how people deny the Creator. Okay?
That's what it is, children. If you're not out there enjoying life, okay, then life is fucking sucking from you. You see? You gotta be out there in creation, in motion.
Whoa, Mems, you ordered pizza? I hope you ordered enough for me. I want food. Oh, dude.
If you're just sitting around like a slug, you are not participating. You are sitting around like a slug. This is exactly what you're doing.
Like seeing where the slimy snail.
Shit. How real can it be, though, when you play in the Garden of Eden with Mom? That's what we're doing here. These are some intense energies, you know? But you children are all, you're all going through it. You just are not aware. You're not conscious that it's Mother God cleansing the planet. And that's the most important part, that you acknowledge that you support her.
So just to give a rehash for anybody who hasn't watched my video on Love Is One, they're talking about Mother God, who's an old hippie chick who likes to drink tequila and scream at her fucking apostles and abuse cats. But she's trying to clean the planet, okay? She's trying to clean...
That you come to love as one. That when you see trolls, when you see beings that are acting out, that you stop the enabling, you stand up like a true divine man or woman and stick up for love. These messages that come through, these beings that they hate themselves. You see, when you come across a being that hates itself, hit it with love. Hit it with love and move on.
Uh-huh.
You see, that's your best defense.
It's called evolution, bitch.
You're sharing open Mama. You know what I'm saying? Mama loves. even through the bullshit.
Uh-huh.
She loves completely. That's how she gets through the bullshit.
Right. Is that why she
That's
fucks
the key.
with cats?
Loving
Yeah?
completely all the time.
Ah.
You love all the time, nothing can get you.
Now, I just really want to point this out, too. This video itself, I mean, it's not really that hilarious or anything, but just keep in mind, that guy in the middle is claiming to be the patriarch of the universe. The guy in the middle is claiming to be God. He thinks he's God. Not the God. His wife is the God, but he is her husband, the second to God, God. This guy thinks he's a god. And then this dude and that girl believe him. They believe him. Amazing.
That doesn't mean be a pushover.
Right, and you're being faced with this decision right now as...
My mom said Michael figured out the angels were helping me one day as we were playing card game Grass. Oh, that's a really fun game. One, of course, he threw a tantrum and said angels stopped helping her, laughing my fucking ass off.
So she was doing really good at a card game, and she said that the angels were helping, and all of the people hanging out are like, darn you angels, stop helping God win at cards. The only thing my religion has done is helped fund a science class. Fuck yeah. All right, anyway, moving on. I don't want to focus on that too much longer. Wow, dude, come on. Over. Yeah? It's a little bit better. Okay. Oh, but that's not the only cult that we're going to catch up on. We're doing this a little quick so we can get back to like the really, really, really juicy, crazy ones, because I tell you what, dude, we got some fun. And we're in the last hour, too. We're officially in hour number 3. But this is where I save the really, truly nutty things. But real quick, first and foremost, we need to catch up on an old friend. So, the last time that I heard anything about the Lord Stephen Christ, he was in prison. Oh.
I just got back from my birthday dinner, and the Roundup is my birthday gift so far.
Happy birthday!
I have some cheap whiskey on me. I'm gonna have a tequila and give my cat lots of love and pet's the only right way to treat a cat and drink.
Yes, absolutely. So that is from George. Chat, can you please wish George with a J a happy birthday, please? And happy birthday, George. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I'm glad you get a chance to catch a little bit on your birthday. And we are going to catch up a little bit with the Lord Stephen Christ. So last time I heard, he was in prison or a mental institution. Thanks again, George, by the way. And also, you, Kathleen, that was crazy. Because he threatened to assassinate the President of the United States. Now, that's crazy, but it's also not the first time, because he also had done it to Obama, and he got in trouble for that, too. But I think he's out, and I think he's been making videos again. It's just kind of hard to follow. But here's one.
Okay. Now, why are you retarded people out there?
Hey, whoa.
Not able to get this? Because people are catching on. Even today in my room, there's at least 2 people that were like, they've seen the light. They understand now. What's the problem?
I don't know. What's going on? What's going on, big guy?
Birefringence.
Uh-huh.
Birefringence.
Is that a word? Is that a word, chat?
Quadruple rainbows.
I don't think that's...
You see the 4 rainbows there? There's one. There's the main one, right?
Yeah, people are asking in the chat. No, he threatened to murder Trump. And, like, it was intense. If you haven't seen that video, I think it's a Hemlock Moonwolf video. So you should be able to find it. Like, go to Hemlock Moonwolf, Lord Stephen Christ, I think. I think so. Because I remember very specific. Oh, no, it was. Oh, dude. Oh, fuck. I gotta tell you guys about this. Okay. Hang on. I gotta tell you guys. So I made a Hemlock Moonwolf video about the Lord Stephen Christ. Now, at the time, he had 2 devout followers, Travis and Malin, something like that. And both these dudes were so convinced that this dude was the fucking Jesus, was God, that they got these massive fucking tattoos on their chest. It was wild. It was absolutely wild. Now, at the time that the video came out, Stephen Christ, he was in the mental institution. He was in prison, right? So those 2 dudes found the Hemlock Moonwolf video, and they sent threats. Serious threats, like, when the Holy Crusade happens, your head will be cut off and blah, 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 right? So this is how I answered him. Dear, I can't remember which one it was. I don't know. To whom it may concern, I understand that you may be a little upset because of the content of a video that happens to be on my channel in which they seem to be teasing your chosen deity or something like that. I remember exactly what I wrote. I'm here to let you know that my name is not Hemlock Moonwolf. My name is Jeff Holiday. I don't currently have contact information for Hemlock, but if I do have a way to get a hold of him in the future, I will let him know and send him forward your message. But please understand, we're not the same person. Wait for it. They apologized to me. They go, sorry, dude. I thought. No, it's fine, man. It's cool. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all right. Shit happens. It's okay.
And here's the one. It's the secondary one of the main one, and then you got one here, and then you got one here. There's 4 rainbows. They're shifted. They're 2 pairs of 2. See that? 2 pair of 2.
Yeah, I see it. What's up?
Shift. That shift can only happen through glass or crystal that has birefringence. Do you understand that? Fucking stupid ass people.
You're so stupid because you don't know.
So fucking indoctrinated.
You're so stupid because you don't know that the sky is made of glass.
I'm
dummies.
Preaching to you every fucking day.
Every day he's telling you that the sky is made of.
Well, maybe I'll think about it. You fucking idiots.
This is God, man.
I'm thinking of you, Oni, sitting on the fence. I don't know.
All right, anyway, yeah. There was another video that I was going to show you with him in it, but I was like, dude, we don't have enough time. It's fucking fine. He looks rough. I know Marlin or Malin or whatever it is, one of the dudes that permanently has that giant mark on his chest for life, did in fact escape. He did escape. He did get deprogrammed. And last I heard, he's kind of doing okay. He's still a little weird. But he still has at least 1 disciple, and he's still trying to recruit on the internet, and he's still a freak, an absolute freak. Hoo-wee. Yeah, we'll watch this one next. Let's see. Bianca Hex. Thank you for your ongoing efforts into your content. It makes my day so much better, and you have inspired me to be the best I can be. Love you, Jeff. I love you, too. It's one of the reasons why I've been taking some of the directions that I've been taking with the channel is there's no retirement plan for YouTubers. And if you do manage to be, I don't want to use the word blessed because, there's a lot of weight behind that. There's a lot of baggage, but, fuck it. Blessed. Been blessed with the size of a channel that I have and the audience that I've managed to garner. I feel very thankful for it, but also leveraging that towards something really good, I think is pretty important because, nothing lasts forever. So that's one of the reasons why I'm really happy with some of the things that I'm doing now and trying to highlight yo, there's some schools over here. They need some supplies. And because of our fucked up economy, we don't give kids the best education that we should. So if we can help, we should. So I'm really happy about that. I think that's good. And, you know, it's just, I don't know. It feels like the responsible thing to do. You know what I mean? All right, next up, we're going to catch up a little bit with Revolutions for Tomorrow, Destroying Fake Christianity. Last time we left this guy, he was somewhere in the South Pacific. He was trying to find some friends to help him live out the end of days and read his books because he knows that Christianity is not real or something. I don't know. It's a guy with the tattoo on his head.
This is a video topic that I'm going to address and hit from a much more in-depth angle, meaning I'm going to use my computer and screen capture the screen so you can see and read along and see all the scriptures and really understand what I'm reading from and showing you. And what I'm going to be showing you is what the purpose of that video and this one is to show you that you need to stop calling yourself a Christian. You need to repent. There's a demon behind religions. There's a demon behind Christianity. It's called the demon of Christianity. Satan himself is even behind Christianity. It's one of his biggest accomplishments. You people don't understand how smart Satan is. You don't understand that he doesn't do anything for no reason, and you actually believe that there's like this huge religion, mainstream religion, promoted on every corner of earth, and Satan hasn't hit it. Satan hasn't conquered or infiltrated it. And then because you're an absolute dummy if you don't know who the Freemasons are, and you're probably even a bigger dummy if you do know who they are and you still think that that Christianity isn't infiltrated by the Freemasons.
Sure.
They didn't just infiltrate it. They created it. They made it. They molded it in their God's image, who is Satan. Get it? Christianity is Satanism.
It's always these random YouTubers like Bible is Mark of Beast and this dude. And they basically are like, you know, they cast out on Christianity being the most valid way of following Christ and God. But I've yet to find...
Somewhere out in the continuum, Q is laughing his ass off.
I think so too. That's a very, very good... That's a very, very good Streamlabs. I love that. But they never actually give like a very good reason exactly how or why they might know that. How is it like if you claim that like the Freemasons have taken over Christianity, how do you not think maybe what if the Freemasons are causing me to doubt Christianity? I mean, as a passive observer, because I'm not invested in either case, I don't give a shit. But I just have to wonder why that is.
Why?
Why?
Because they teach you. Because it has the requirements of Satanism. What is Satanism? Satanism is the teaching that you can do whatever you want and it doesn't matter. This is like the main teaching of Christianity. But it's soft. It's hidden. It's soft Satanism.
Okay. Sort of and no and sort of but no. But I also have a feeling that you probably think Satanism has to do with devil worship, which it really doesn't. So.
It's not overt. It's not obvious to most people. To me, it's so obvious that I can feel it in every essence of every fiber of my being.
Okay.
If I am forced, I'd rather go to a satanic, loud party of revelers, drunk and obnoxious people who are actually sorcerers according to the Bible. People that change their mindset with cigarettes or marijuana. These are sorcerers. Drugs.
Wait. If you change your mind with cigarettes and marijuana, you're a sorcerer? I knew I was a motherfucking wizard. God damn. I knew it. Guys, fellas, ladies, anybody, if you partake of either the tobacco or the wacky tobacco, congratulations. You a sorcerer. You're going to Hogwarts. Yeah, baby, let's do this shit. Or something. I don't know.
Even more so, more or less. Even cigarettes, though, you're a sorcerer headed straight to hell. Same with marijuana. You people need to wake up.
Wake up, everybody.
I'd rather be with these freaking sick satanic people, which I used to be one. I'd rather be with them than Christians. Even though I can't stand them both, I flee from both situations. When I walk back down the street and people offer me weed, it feels insulting. I'm not a sorcerer. I'm not going to smoke weed. I would rather
So you're boring. That's going to sound too much like I'm advocating for something, but all right, whatever.
die than sin against the Most High like that. Especially with marijuana. Marijuana is, in my opinion, is a bigger guilt than something like falling back into masturbation. However, they're both equally bad. You'll go to hell either way. You need
Whoa. What?
to stop these things, and so do I, and I have stopped. I fell back in for 2 weeks after going 300 days of not masturbating once.
Okay, hang on. So, smoking weed is worse than masturbating, but if you do either, you're sent to hell, and that's just how it is. You know what? Like, I don't want to get into like, 2014 atheist YouTube kind of thing, but like, it would be kind of ridiculous for a deity to cast you into eternal damnation because you pulled your pud a couple of times. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. It never has. I don't think so. Anything that can make the platypus doesn't really care if you fucking tug on your knob, dude. Nobody gives a shit. But why are you telling us about your masturbation habits?
Not even one time. You know how hard that is for most people. For me, it was freaking easy, and the only reason my streak ended was an accident. I was curious about the anatomy of my shaft down there. I realized the thing goes down another inch beneath the skin, towards what they call the pubic bone. I never really realized that. I was playing around down there, and I actually accidentally orgasmed. That's what I already explained what happened in the video. Totally irrelevant for the purpose of this, and actually very much relevant because most people on earth, Christians and all that, they don't care that it's a sin.
Listen. Sin is usually defined as something that is purposefully done, as in you understand that something is not supposed to be the right thing to do, and you instead do it anyway. There is a purpose behind it. There is a purposeful enaction of motion or intent or doing or betrayal or whatever, and that thus leads to a sin. A sin has to be of intentional, directive action. Now, there's one of two things that happen. One, you're sitting there, hanging out. Reach down, and you're like, wow, that's weird. I think there's more of my dick inside my body than there is outside of my body. It's like more than I thought. That's weird. Huh. And then you spunk. That's one scenario. Yeah, sure. Okay. But if that was the case, then that is not a sin. That is an accident. It's an accident. There's no purpose behind it. There's no intent. There's no maliciousness. There's no way in which you intentionally, of your own sound mind and body, actually did something wrong. It's an accident. And also, if God designed your body and allowed that kind of thing to happen, you would think that calling that a sin would be kind of an insult. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. Or, more likely, you're sitting there one day. It feels good. That feels really fun. And then you blow your load. If that's the case, you shouldn't feel bad about that either, because if that's a sin, that's pretty goddamn ridiculous. Because again, designed by the creator who designs the rules behind this. Any kind of person who would say, hey, here's this awesome thing. It feels fucking good. It doesn't hurt anybody. In fact, it helps to fight off prostate cancer. And then says, but don't do it because that's bad, and then I'll send you to burn forever. Doesn't make any fucking sense. This dude has so much fucking guilt inside of his body, I can't even understand it. I can't even understand it. Wax your fucking carrot. Jack the fuck off. You'll probably make less annoying fucking YouTube videos. I don't get it, man. I don't understand. It's so strange. Anyway, that's my rant. Guys, I need to tell you all about how if you jack off, you're going to hell. By the way, I should tell you about this time that I jacked off, and I think I might be going to hell. Oh, no. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. I can't imagine living a life of constant fear and regret for just the most basic of things. It doesn't make any sense to me. Woof. All right. Darth Acutis, thank you again so much. Isolationist, Agorist, here, Daddy. Oh, I mean Rev. Have a little of my stonks money. Ooh, woo. I hope for all of you out there being a little crazy with the stock market, you keep your diamond hands strong. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to get involved in anybody's finances. Fuck that. Randomness says, hail Satan, hail yourself. Indeed, man. Hail yourself. You are always going to be the person who's going to understand you the best. Sometimes it might not always feel that way, but ultimately, at the end of the day, you're the only one who has to go to bed living inside your own fucking head. And hopefully, you're in a really good position, either with a supportive family of friends, or a partner or whatever, who helps to facilitate you appreciating how amazing and incredible you can be. But if you don't, that doesn't mean that you can't. Sometimes it just takes time. Sometimes it just takes a long time to find the best parts of ourselves and to become the best person we can be. Simple as that. I hope that was coherent, because now we're going to understand incoherence. I want you to try and tell me if you can figure out what the fuck this dude is about to say. Because I've watched this 3 times and I don't know.
Imagine that you were one of Santa's elves, helping build or make the presents people have asked for, the gifts they asked for. And your focus is on the precision of that gift being a vehicle for the love that's meant. And you're focusing on the vision of the children, all the people's lives being changed as they receive the gifts in some divine way with divine intention. Or what if you're actually one of the reindeers of Santa pulling a sled? What would happen if you were one of those reindeers? Knowing that you're bringing Santa's ability to bring the gifts to the world. What? And it's not about the wrapping of the present. It's actually in the unwrapping of it, the energy that creates the change for life in receiving the true gift. Life is about sharing gifts with one another. It really is. It doesn't have to be the gift of the wound to be the gift of the gift. The more light you shine on the gift you're giving, the more it radiates to others. And it's not the form of the gift of your profession or occupation or your role.
Does anybody know? Can anybody figure this out? He started out talking about Santa's elves, and he's like, but what if instead you were one of Santa's reindeer? I would poop on houses that I don't particularly like. Is that the wrong answer?
It's the gift of light that we bring in the many forms of it. So instead of being on the staff of Santa, what if indeed you were on the divine staff?
Jump off that Santa dick and jump on the God dick. Hoo-wee.
Just imagine for a moment.
Okay, hang on. I actually understand. He initially said, imagine being the one making miracles or good things happen. Okay, I guess so. Man, your translator must be more powerful than mine, man. Imagine if feels good, man.
And what if you had a confidential communication from the divine to you that's only meant for you, a signal that lights up your soul, not in whether you're an accountant or a lawyer or a mother or a father or your role? What if instead it was the way you show up, and the way you show up when things are difficult, when people are doubting, people are fearful? How do you show up with light? Well, I'll tell you something. I believe we all are on the staff of the divine. And we're all meant to bring the gifts of a better life for individuals and others. Whether you're acknowledged for it or not doesn't matter.
I can't. Listen, the second one was the deer delivering the gifts. Imagine being the one actually bringing the gifts to the faithful, delivering the joy to them. I might be intoxicated. Dude, the original Spaz is a real one right now, though. I'll tell you what, that's an MVP in the fucking chat right now, because you somehow have, I think you might have cracked the code, my dude. I think you might have cracked the code. Maybe it's because, like, I'm kind of intoxicated, too, and we've been doing this for 2 hours and 45 minutes or so, but, like, dude, you do want, oddest of all, you understand this, but, fuck, dude, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. Maybe all the years of doing this have finally taken their toll, and I have wingnut-induced dementia or something. I mean, if it was going to happen, that's probably how it would happen, you know? Would that really surprise anybody? All right. I don't want to torture you anymore with Donnie Epstein. We got 2 more videos left. 2 more. Amy Eason says, traumatized himself, now it's all bad touch, lol. Oh, with the, with Tattoo Boy. Yeah, Tattoo Boy. Darth Akuta says, how do you show up with light? You bring a damn flashlight or some spare bulbs, duh. Yeah, man. For real. That's what you do. Okay. I'm still embarrassed, by the way, Darth Acutus. I'm still embarrassed that you schooled me on that Star Trek trivia. That's brutal. By the way, anybody who has been watching for a while, I did want to mention this, though. I realized this after we went live. I mentioned that I started a podcast with my buddy and that I've been doing clips of our Saturday soap opera stream, which I'll get to at the end as well. But I didn't have the link in the description. It's in the description now, so if you refresh the page, you can go find that, find my Star Trek podcast. It's pretty good, I think. I mean, I made it, so... All right, let's do it. Memory's going to be very excited for this one. Let's get comfy.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Dr. Orion.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, too.
And how can I help you today?
Kind of constipated.
I'm just going to take some notes.
Well, I've been watching Wingnuts, and it's been kind of clogging me up spiritually, if you're
having some tension.
Yeah, constipation.
Your neck and back?
No, my butt. B-U-T-T.
Of anxiety.
Kind of. You're not listening to me.
It's really common these days.
God damn it. I hate it when they don't listen to me. What are you writing?
Okay. And having some issues with your relationships?
No. Where the fuck did that come from? Are you making assumptions because of my butt problems?
Any specific relationships?
I'm having a problem with our relationship right now. It doesn't feel very professional.
Okay.
Are you drawing cartoons?
I see.
The fuck is this guy doing?
All right.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You gonna show it to me?
Okay. I think that'll be a good starting place.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Do you mind me asking when your birthday is?
April 3rd.
Okay.
You gonna send me a present? I love earrings.
All right. Okay. First, I'm just gonna warm up my hands.
Okay.
Get accustomed to your energy field.
Whoa.
So I just want you, first and foremost, to relax
I'm not.
Know that this is a safe place
I don't feel safe.
for you to be and express however you want and feel.
I'm uncomfortable. I'm feeling a little violated right now.
Safe. You can let go.
Are you trying to fuck me?
Outside of this room.
I think this dude wants to fuck me.
Good. Good. Okay.
You have the same birthday as me? Fuck yeah, dude. That's cool.
Definitely feeling your energy now.
You're definitely feeling my energy. Hostility? Is that voodoo? I think he's voodoo cursing me.
I'm just gonna feel over your energy centers.
That's my dick.
To get an idea.
No.
Where
no.
You're at right now.
I'm uncomfortable.
Just continue to relax.
Why does this happen?
Good. Okay.
Memory holiday. This is all your fault. All right, here we're gonna scoot forward. We're gonna check some of his other techniques that he's gonna use to Reiki heal us through the internet. Oh, he's got a tuning fork. Om Nam Shiva, 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 Om Nam Shiva. All right, anyway. Okay, all right. Does he do anything other than the, holy shit, he fucks around with that tuning fork forever. Okay.
The unnecessary. The unwanted. And letting that arrow fly.
Yeah. Let it fly, baby.
Restoring your strength.
I'm restoring your strength. All right, I'm out. Fuck it. You know, the thing is, like, no hate to the ASMR community and whatnot. You know, some people fucking love that stuff. They absolutely love it. I will play with it and tease them a little bit, but it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. I don't know. You know what? Let's just check this. I've got one video left, but I had a possible one. Let's just, because this is the end of the roundup. The end of the roundup is when we can watch some stuff that's like a little fucking weird, that's a little more like, kind of cringe-inducing. Let's watch just a couple of minutes of this one. This is Steven Rodriguez. Needles. Those are needles in his face.
This is the treatment for trigeminal arousal.
No, it's not.
How many times have I done this? 500?
500 times you've stuck needles in your head like this.
It goes away and comes back, just like cancer. So pain is exactly like cancer. There's only one disease. It's life. Stresses, mental.
Listen, you know what? Life is the only disease is a pretty goddamn metal name. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty fucking metal name. That's pretty badass. We already had fucking nebulizer pee-pee. Yeah, but you didn't see the pee-pee. You didn't see the pee-pee. That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Physical, emotional, spiritual. And the treatment is the opposite. Rest, relaxation.
And needles in your face.
Stretching out your muscles, clearing your mind, vitamins, minerals, trace elements, and time. 5. I call it 5 daily TLCs. Sleep, nutrients, copper, zinc, selenium, lithium, magnesium, B complex C.
Uh-huh.
Clear your mind of all the crap people put in there. You don't
Sure.
need it.
Who's pooping?
Yesterday's gone.
Whomst is pooping in your brain?
The moment is now. Live in the now. Stretching. A lot of stretching, flexing. Ballet stretching, yoga stretching, dog stretching, cat stretching. It doesn't matter. Live on the floor.
Yeah.
Up and down on the floor.
Yeah.
When you're on the floor, living on the floor, you notice your body has to...
Can't stay, Daddy Jeff. I'll watch this tomorrow, but I wanted to throw money your way. Promise to build Mandalorian armor with my dad. I'll send pictures of our suits someday.
That sounds fucking awesome, Donnie. Holy shit. Number one, that was incredibly generous, and thank you so much. I really appreciate that, buddy. But two, you're making Mando armor? That's dope as fuck. That's so cool. I don't want to get into like a Star Wars rant or anything, but like 6 or 7 years ago, if I saw some dude with like a little Mandalorian icon on his fucking truck, I'd be like, what a fucking nerd. What a nerd. Now, I want a Mandalorian sticker on my truck because I'm a fucking nerd. I don't know, man. Times change. That's really cool. I would love to see pictures of that. That'd be badass. Let's give Steven Rodriguez here 1 more minute.
Bend and flex in all different types of ways.
Yeah.
When you're watching TV when you're a kid, watch kids on the floor. And watch children, how they lift and move. That's exactly how we're supposed to behave, just like kids in time. So
we're supposed to crawl around on our hands and knees and shit our pants? Are you sure? I have my doubts.
Once you get God within, the almighty forces within,
yeah,
you honor that, then God does the rest. While you're sleeping, you wake up feeling your best. That's like a built-in panacea, fountain of youth.
Just don't worry about it. Go to bed. God will fix it. That doesn't sound very doctor-like to me. Call me crazy.
Vitality. It's all built in. It's all built in.
It's all built in.
It's amazing how the American Medical Association and media forces you to think that a pill, narcotics, poisons, vaccines, toxins, whipped up stuff, and a bone saw, joint replacements, back surgeries, knee surgeries, hip surgeries, that's cruelty. It blows my mind. But I believed it. But once a patient, actually about 100 patients.
So I'm just going to stop it there because I don't really want to focus on this too much. Like it's a little strange. But I have come close to making a video on Steven Rodriguez so many times. There's one reason why I haven't. There's only one reason. And that one reason is I don't know the current status of his medical license. I don't know. I know that he was a legit medical doctor. He graduated from a medical college. He had a residency. He had all of it. He used to have videos of him treating patients on his YouTube channel. He doesn't do it anymore. I don't know if he lost it or not. And because I don't know one way or the other, and every time I try to find out, I can't figure it out, is the only reason why I have not made a video on this particular wingnut and why he's just stuck in the Roundup. But that is some concerning shit. What a cautionary tale. Actual legit medical doctor goes from believing in biomedical science, thousands of years of understanding into how our bodies work and how to try and treat and cure basic things, to then sticking needles in his face and saying, "Let God fix ya." Kind of fucking crazy. Kind of crazy. So I don't know. Maybe one of these days. 24 views. I know. That's another reason why I haven't really bothered that much. Because, I don't think he's really that much of a threat to people. But he is, he is a very noteworthy wingnut. Very much so. Let's see. Where did we leave off, actually? Man. Oh, yeah. BC Brant says, your haircut is awesome. You're pretty fly for a YouTube guy. I love y'all, Daddy Jeff PS. Organic diet root beer will clean that butt out way fast. You be pooping things you ate in 2019. I don't have any pooping problems right now. It's okay. It's okay. And after drinking that absinthe and now some white wine, I think I'll probably be fine tomorrow. Let's just call it a hunch. The original Spaz says, love your work. Thanks for naming me MVP. Love you. That was fucking great, dude. You should feel proud. That was amazing. Thank you again, Donnie. You're so sweet. Randomness says, good night, Jeff. Thank you for the roundup. I had fun like always. I hope you and yours have a good night and month. Big amounts of appreciation for going through the swamps of Wingnuts for us. Can't wait for the next video. Be safe. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. All right, we got one more. One more. It's very casual. It's very easy. It's not that big of a deal. Here's Jan Shamanic. Chug that pee-pee. Chug that pee-pee, buddy. Let's just mute that a little bit so we don't have a copyright. And he's out of the way. I'm fascinated. I'm absolutely fascinated. What you gonna do, buddy? Notice he hasn't swallowed yet. He has yet to swallow. There has yet to be any swallowing happening. Jesus Christ. Look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. There's no way I could do one of those. I couldn't do one of those. No way. There's no way. I couldn't do one upside down push-up. Let alone with a mouthful of piss. Not that I would want to. So, I gotta... So I gotta give him some respect for his gains, man. He's a beast. He's an absolute piss-fueled beast. Look at this urine-soaked fucking Hulk, man. This PP-powered super soldier. Look at this motherfucker. God damn. Damn. Yeah. You are the piss-stained Hercules, Jan Shamanic. You really are. If Mems is in the chat, if you want to come say bye, but I think she actually might not be around. But yeah, so just to kind of give you guys a quick little catch up on everything. So yeah, new changes happening to the channel. I'm very enthusiastic because it allows me to engage in trying to raise things for charity. I get to be a little bit more ridiculous. I get to cover more simple things that otherwise I would make just very, very basic kind of crappy videos about, but instead I can reveal in interesting and fun and comedic and engaging ways. This also frees up a lot more time for me to engage in bigger projects, and one of those bigger projects is going to be releasing in February, the very first installment. And it's a very, very ambitious project. It's something that's going to take a long time to get all of it out, to really detail everything out for you, but we're putting everything into it. Tons of production, got my team working on everything, and it will be substantial. And that's the main thing, man. You know, when it comes to YouTube, you can either make it because you love it, or you can make it because you're trying to grind to get to the top. I got no interest in the second, so I'm just going to focus on the former and make something of substance and maybe try and leave a lasting impact on the world. And I hope and I dream that I managed to do a little bit of that for you today and brighten your days a little bit more once a month with the Roundup. Jamie Joanne Russell says, ever do that vegan teacher for Wingnut Roundup? I haven't watched her YouTube, but over on TikTok she says the most insane things like you can't get into heaven if you're not vegan. She's nuts. We haven't done her yet on the Wingnut Roundup. I was going to do a Wingnut Roundup that was like the second half nothing but crazy TikToks. That's a lot of effort. But I tell you guys what, if you find whack-ass wingnuts on TikTok, join my Discord and put them in suggestions or DM me on Discord, or always you can email me at jeff@jeffholiday.com. I would love to see them. I can put them in the fucking list. I'll put them in the rotation. I'll make a big thing, and we can have fun with it. I'm super down. Did you start a church because you saw the Last Week Tonight episode on Seed Religion? That was about 20% of the reason why. Yes, it was. And Kookaburra, can't sacrifice a single electrolyte. Piss in your mouth while you work out because you gotta do what you gotta do. And you know what? We do gotta do what we gotta do. It's a new year. It's not the same old. There is light on the horizon. There is a glimmer of light in the darkness. There is the possibility of hope. And hope is nice, and hope is good. We don't want false hope, but we want to at least stay positive. We want to find ways in which we can smile. We want to find ways in which we can feel like we connect with one another. I hope that we managed to do that here once a month, and that we did it tonight. And that we'll do it again in 30-ish days, right here on the Wingnut Roundup in February. I love you guys so much. You guys have been amazing. You are my sunshine. I love you so much. Oh, yeah. And Biggie's going to play us out, all right? I love you guys so much. From my family to yours, I love you. I love them. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
And you won't stop, and you don't stop, and you won't. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and fucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Dumbing out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and